Oh, yes. It's so good to be a Niner at this time. Although, I got to tell you, I was waiting to hear the Dante sign today. I was sitting there thinking, before the show starts, Dante, Pettis hasn't signed. All right, anyway. In yesterday's episode, we did find out during the course of the program that, yes, indeed, Mike McGlinchey is on board $18.3 million, and he will be on time at practice, which is so essentially important for the offensive line. Because truth be told, and you know Dante, man, I love him, because he's a 49er, but we can do without Dante for an indefinite amount of time. You know what? That's the prerogative probably saying, listen, Dante, we have 5 receivers in front of you. You can sign the deal or you don't. It's not a real big deal. Although, you can't go to another team. So, they probably played games with Dante. You guys don't understand, man. There's the things I could be doing. I mean, really, it's not like just like that. You got to play with people's money. It makes them crazy, right? Anyway, Michael McGlinchey is signed, and of course, Jerick McKinnon has got to be delighted, got to run, block, and fiend out in front of him. Joe Stiggity, his sidekick, is on board. And, hey, the pieces are falling in together. Fam, I just thought this is the last, actually, time, because between now and next weekend, we're speculating, can we go from worst to first? See, I figure by this time in 2 weeks from now, there won't be any speculation. We'll already know we can go to first. So you think I'm talking about, jive time talking, looking out of them red and gold glasses. It ain't like that. I'm telling you, man. Look at this team. Now, one thing that did startle and scare me today was the fact that I saw that we were 28th in the run defense last year. There were a lot of variables involved in that miserable number. And by the way, Eric Armstead was on the list of the 49ers' top run stoppers. He, Ruben, and DeForest. All right? So next time I get into an argument about somebody, man, Eric Armstead's a bust, man. He got to go. We're going to put him in trade deals. No, the 49ers ain't going to do that. No. That would be like shooting themselves in the foot. Because the problem is what we don't see, we think doesn't exist. Right? So you don't see what Armstead's doing out there, how his effect is on the defense. He's a bust. Defense is not totally defined by sacks. I'm just telling you, man. I'm in the Armstead camp. Let him alone. All right? Oh, hey, check this out. And have your reasons ready, because I'm worst to first. I got this all figured out. But before we get to that, did you notice how Jimmy G... do you get the feeling that Jimmy G may be just a little conceited? I mean, he's got a right to be, but he doesn't display it. So it's okay. He doesn't walk around talking about how good looking he is, how great a quarterback he is, how much money he's got, how much his life is just made like he's just the most blessed dude on the planet, right? So it's kind of funny when he says things like, I knew when I was in New England, I'm thinking to myself, I'm better than this dude. When I read that, it took me 10 minutes to stop laughing, because Jimmy G, man, it's about time you went ahead and asserted yourself. You got it right, man. Come on. You led a 1-10 team to 6-10. Ain't nowhere in the hell even Brady could have came to San Francisco and pulled that off. I'm telling you, fam, there is no other quarterback. Rodgers, any of them. Jimmy G he's a freak. That is not a normal person. What he does on the field with the ball, what he does to the guys on the team, everybody on the team likes him. They want to perform above their head for him. I mean, he's just one of those gifted individuals that deserves all the accolades he gets. So when you see them haters coming on social media and saying, oh, man, he's got 5 games, man. Okay, tell that MF to shut up. You don't know. If you don't know what you're talking about, just shut up. And don't even argue with him, because he don't know. See? Because you don't come into a 1-10 team and beat teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars. You don't beat the Tennessee Titans that are on their way to the playoffs. You don't beat the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Oh, and the Texans? I was so scared for Jimmy G, man. Every time I looked up, Jadeveon Clowney was in his face. Did he falter? Did he fall? Did he cower? Did he suddenly lose composure? Hell no. Went on and won that game. He did that every time. He did that every week except for the Rams. Because you know why the Rams? Because it's some same sorry-ass Rams. So you didn't have to work that hard. But still, and I don't, first string or not, result would have been the same. Jimmy wouldn't go let nobody beat him. That's the way he thinks. You know what he says? He says as a kid, even when my brothers and I were playing, I always knew I was going to win. Even when I didn't, I still felt like I was supposed to. See? It's his psyche. And then he's got that talent on top of that. Fam, we are not dealing. We may be watching a legend in progress. Lucky you and me. He's on our team as well. G! And who else can get a date? And I'll bet you, with Kiara Mia, and I'll bet you she paid. You think I'm lying? I would love to look into it and see what happened there. Maybe because she's got plenty of money. In fact, she may have more money than Jimmy when you think about it. Okay, let me not get off on that track. But seriously, reasons why we could win. Going for first to play. First of all, the Rams are going to falter. Why do I say that? Because number one, how many teams come back the following year when they were a little bit shaky to begin with and come back and dominate the second year? There's been a few, but not many. This is why I'm saying, don't worry about the Rams coming in and dominating the NFC West. They're not going to do it. Their nerves have got to be shot, number one, to even think they can do that again. And number two, they've made some moves that are questionable. They probably would have been better off to keep the team as it was instead of getting rid of all those guys. And they've got no guys that are used to the program as linebackers. They got Talib. Talib is done. This is his last year was last year where he's going to be playing at that level. 49ers are going to abuse him all day. Marcus Peters, I seen Marcus Peters do some things last year that were, he's good, but he can be had. He didn't make the Pro Bowl last year either. You notice that? Uh-huh. So this is what I'm saying. Worst to first, with the team that we've got now and knowing the playbook like they do with that man Jimmy G running things, the 49ers are going to be very hard to beat. That's all there is to it. Believe it if you want. Believe it or not. I mean, haters don't want to believe it. Fine. Go to 6-10, whatever you want to make. But the 49ers will be tough to beat. That's all there is to it. Because mentally, they think they're on the way to the Super Bowl. If they win game one, look for the 49ers to win 9 or 10 games in a row because they will not be able to settle. It becomes, in their psyche would have been, losing is no longer an option. They won't stand for it. That makes the team work much, much harder than they would on a weekly basis. Watch. A few weeks from now, you say, hey, yo, Ronbo, man, you had that stuff on point, man. This is one of my reasons from worst to first. Yeah. Hey, let me go on over here and see. It says push pin 1. Niners! Fernando, what's up? Clark Kent. Clark Kent says Jimmy better than Brady. No, he's a question about Jimmy better than Brady. Love the attitude. Really hope he can back it up. Yeah, well, he felt that way even when he was in New England. So it wasn't like it's just some new thing. And you can tell because you heard things like Jimmy during practice. Cassius Marsh says, man, if you look from behind, man, you couldn't tell any difference. They were both cutting up the defense like crazy. He's got the skill set. Sounds like he got the mind, too. Michael Schroeder, Niners, how about the Battle of the Bay this year? And what's your expectations for defense? I miss Eric Reed already. Oh, that Raider team is, man, I want to see them in game one. You know what our measure will be? We'll see what they look like against the Rams. Are they ready to play this year? Because last year they weren't ready to play. And Gruden's going to change the attitude and mindset around there, so we'll see. Jason Walker, Jimmy G is the best quarterback to ever walk the earth. Well, at least I will keep telling myself this is true. Funk Master, Niners. Jason Walker says, Jimmy is my kind of player. He likes giant. I almost said it. He likes women that are well endowed. Okay. Does Jimmy need to stop with the stars and stay concentrated on football, or can he do both? I think he's been doing this for years. We don't know what he was doing in New England, but he probably was out with a lot of well endowed ladies while he was there. There's plenty of them on the East Coast too. Your boy, Etai. He says, how's everyone? I got to work on that name, too. Daniel Garcia says, already hit the like to Ronbo. Niner fam. Niner Empire 31. Thank you, Daniel. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like now. Come on now. You know I'll be asking for them likes. Daniel Garcia. I know. Hey, there's Mr. Pennsylvania, Mr. PA. What's good? Or is it, everybody in Pennsylvania must say, that's Yamin too. Ronbo, what's good with you? I love that. Civic Sport Injected FP6. What's up? Niner Empire. Christopher Gray. Niner! You guys keep asking me to do that because you think I'm going to run out of juice. Huh? I got to do this all day. See, as long as I have to do it 2 days in a row, like we had to do during the draft, I'm okay. Niner! Pretty soon, I'm about to get used to doing E-abba-dabba-doo every time Fred Warner makes a hit. Flintstones meet a jock. Before I get into that, a jock. If I got some sound on my ears, a jock. Jock, I know you ain't.
What's up, baby boy?
Jock. Man, Jock,
what's going on, Ronbo?
Jock, man, I'm just sitting back here laughing at Jimmy G for being conceited and telling everybody he's better than Tom Brady. He finally broke on out. I don't know how Bleacher Report got him to say that. Because Tom was over New England saying, what the? That arrogant little, I can just see him now. I told him everything he knows.
I don't remember when we talked about it, but we did talk about it.
I know.
And we did, remember that I told you, he gonna surpass Brady, his teacher. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I did tell you that.
I know. I remember.
Because he was waiting on his time. You know what I'm saying? Now he got his time the same way Brady had his time. When he took over, that was the same way he's gonna shine now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
telling you, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because Jimmy G's got. You know what? He's right. He is actually physically more talented than Brady. What Brady is just brilliant, and he's got a quick release. Well, now Jimmy's got that quick release, but Jimmy adds some more dimensions to it. His game is a little more diverse, Jock. If you put Tom Brady in what you essentially did, you put Tom Brady into Jimmy G's body. Now you've got a cyborg.
Oh yeah. You got lightning gonna shine. It's gonna hit you up, boy.
Him and Shanahan together. God. That's going to be there's going to be some. Hey, Jock, was that you yesterday who said that we're going to see some teams get blown out by the 49ers this year?
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, so wait, we was talking about that yesterday, and there's going to be 49ers haven't really beat no team up, just beat them up in a while, except for the Jacksonville Jaguars. But Jaguars did pull up on us.
Yeah.
But to score 40 points. And the defense helped out, too. But to score 40 points might not be something that doesn't happen more than 2 or 3 times next year. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah. So this is why I'm saying from worst to first, boy, people better know it's real possible. Especially if the defense comes to play. And I think they are.
But, Rumble, the Ravens and Chicago report since last week?
No. What
for training camp. They had reported since last week. I'm like, damn, that early? Shit.
See, when you're the Ravens in Chicago, you actually needed to be in there 2-3 weeks ago, So they're kind of late.
You won't for that,
Rumble. And they're probably just right on the edge of the rules, getting in there as soon as they can because they got a lot of work to do. But I'm gonna give Lamar Jackson some credit over in ball. He might be a badass actually.
Oh yeah, he got a ball over there. Yeah, he got a ball.
Yeah.
But the thing is, those two teams, they're the one playing the Hall of Fame game, so that's why they had them report early.
That's right, huh? They get a
You know?
chance to prepare a little. Okay, I can't make jokes on
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, and I didn't know RG3 was over there in Baltimore.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, RG3's over there. I'm like, what?
You know what? They made a big deal about that after they picked up Lamar because RG3 was saying, "Why you want to bring him here?" All right, I'm gonna be the grown man about all this. I'm gonna be like his main mentor. See, RG3 don't know it. Ain't nobody even talking about RG3. They're talking about Lamar taking over for Flacco.
Lamar.
So, poor RG.
Yeah.
Hey,
and then our old wide receiver, Crabtree's over there.
Hey, but check it, Jack. Are we gonna? Why is it possible or not possible for us to go from worst to first?
Listen, man, it's listen with the guy we have back there, Jimmy G. Man, the sky is the limit for us, man. Believe me, Ronbo. I mean, to me, like I say, you know what I'm saying? I know come January, we playing in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? We doing the playoff this year, you know, but, you know, I don't know about going further. After the first game of the playoff, I'll talk about can we reach further than that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I know we'll be playing in January. That's for sure.
There you go.
You know?
Go.
Yeah. That's my prediction. But, you know, I would love that we reach to the Super Bowl. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I got to see the first game in the playoff to see can we reach the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. You got to see what we got. And you might be able to find out earlier in the season that because about game 2 or game 3, if they put the bomb rush on the Vikings in game 1, then you know the Lions is in deep trouble in week 2. So, you know, it's although Minnesota did lose Sperano, so that could make a difference on their offensive line. They may be at a disadvantage right now.
Definitely, yeah.
So we'll maybe not look at that game as such a chest-pounding event if we do win it because they got handicapped at the last second. But we'll see. Jock, let me tell you what, man. I'm going to look for you on Red and Gold Radio tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. You know I'll be there, Ronbo.
Yeah, we'll continue being early. All right.
All right, Ronbo, man. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, Jock. You too, fam. Have a good night.
All right. Take care.
Yeah. And let's see. That's 156. Is that Quaz or is that Kaz? Hey! Kaz is always promote those super chats. Super chats are where fans can send in comments and have them read faster. And you know this. Let me read it again. Always promote those super chats. Super chats are where fans can send in comments and read them faster. My lips are going to catch on fire. I was trying to read it faster. Thanks, fam. Daniel Serrano. It's his birthday. Give it up for our mods, by the way. Daniel Serrano's one of them. Jesus is my King 777. Look out. If you see a 7 missing, it's not the real Jesus is my King. All right. YMSA and Rose Matheson. Daniel's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Danielle. Happy birthday to D. Happy night. Birthday to Daniel. Hey, Daniel, man. Hope you're having a good time today, man. I had a good time all day. Shucks, man. Birthdays only come once a year, man. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you tonight, too. Oh, man. Ray, this is just the man that's you. Raymond.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing today, man?
I'm telling you, man, Jimmy got me all pumped up talking smack, man. And you can't call it smack because Jimmy ain't bull. He's serious, man. He says, I know I'm better than that,
Hey, I
dude.
was looking at how you doing, man? It's my, I told you I was gonna check with you once a week. Make sure you know that I'm really, really a part of this movement.
Hey,
Check
Raven.
me out, Ronbo.
Mm,
I was just learning some more stuff about Jimmy G.
mm,
Because he's not my friend. I don't know him. They said
mm,
he didn't start playing quarterback till his junior year in high school. He was a baseball player,
mm.
and he had a slow release in football. And
Can you imagine that?
the one of his baseball friends or somebody was showing him tape of Tom Brady, and he started watching Tom Brady before he even got drafted. Then, as fate would have it, the Patriots select Jimmy Garoppolo. So now Jimmy Garoppolo is in practice with Tom Brady. He said they used to throw footballs in the corner of the end zone. It used to be a competition to where they would not speak to each other for the rest of that day. So they would get mad. But the next day they would
I
be
love
cool
it
because they had to, live with each other. But they was in competition. Jimmy G been fighting with this dude, man.
for
Jimmy
years.
G, Jimmy G quicker than him. If Jimmy G could think like Tom Brady, just imagine that. Now I can't tell you about Tom Brady intellect because that's a lot of that has to do with his brain.
True.
Because he's the slowest guy in the world.
Can't
Jimmy
run.
G is faster than him.
Mm,
Jimmy G is faster than him. Now, Jimmy G was watching Tom Brady and then trying to, emulate him and use him because why he was the, one of the best. No disrespect, Tom Brady, with his accuracy, because I swear he put some balls where you can't, you be like, damn. But him, Aaron Rodgers, there's some good ones. But Jimmy Garoppolo, look after Tom Brady, he ended up getting drafted there. That's the person who he been trying to beat. Come on, man. My son's supposed to be better than me. I don't
true.
want my son not. I think Tom Brady wouldn't want nobody else to be the best but Jimmy G. I think if Tom Brady wanted to pass the torch, he would want to pass it to my quarterback. So,
Mm,
thank you, Bill Belichick. We got this thing rolling. Because if
mm.
Jimmy G learned anything from Tom Brady, bro, we in a good spot. I'm worried about the defense. Y'all could just let Jimmy G talk. They got to stop him. I'm told you, the Jaguars, man, we put up 44, man. Come on, man. The Jaguars, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Watch when Jimmy G come out there, man. If that defense could do anything out there, look better than. Do not put number 45 out there running around with the wide receiver no more, because that shit had me mad. But long as they revamp that roster and get them athletic presence, Fred Warner, let's go. We already know Ruben coming week 3. Don't let us beat the Vikings without Ruben. Come on, man.
Ooh-wee.
I ain't worried
Hey.
about none of these fast quarterbacks. Russell Wilson, his shit about to come to an end because we got some speed out there at linebacker now. His is running around out there thinking he gonna keep running around. Ahmad Brooks was chasing him. Well, we
And never
got
could
different
catch
people
him.
now.
Uh.
Yep. Just Kinsey Tart gonna get his ass though. Like we got. Excuse me for cussing, man. I'm fired up, boy. I can't wait.
It's okay.
Get in there. The season is coming, man. So let Jimmy G do what he do. That's why we paid him that bread. He could talk that talk as long as he walked that walk. He was throwing them footballs in the corner of the end zone, so he gonna throw them footballs in the touchdown. Yeah, let's go. We
I
just
know
need
that
some
part you're
defense.
talking about too. He says they
Yeah,
used to
my
have.
defense need to be fired up.
They will
Sherman
be.
better be fired up because it's up to
Oh,
him and them defensive people back there. Because
man.
Jimmy G gonna do his thing.
Yeah. They can. Yeah. Especially you got the full playbook and all those receivers. They built that chemistry. Raymond, is that
Man,
offense
I
is
ain't
gonna
worried about
roll.
none of that, man. I'm worried about Ronbo. Let me ask you a question, man. If you backup point guard or backup shooting guard, Michael Jordan was like Kobe Bryant. Check Kobe Bryant out, right? All he did was copy Michael Jordan. That's
Yep.
all he did.
Yeah.
That's all he did. And look
Tongue
where he
sticking out
turned
and
out to be.
everything.
Championships.
Yeah.
Championships, man. Jimmy G, if he learned anything from Tom Brady, boy, the NFL is in trouble. I'm telling you. We got the fast running back coming out the backfield. We keeping up with the NFL, man. I can't wait till week 1. I can't wait. I'm talking junk. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
We coming.
It's legit.
I'm talking
It's
junk. I
legit
want him.
junk. Telling you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Raymond,
Yeah, I'm talking
you're right
junk.
up. Raymond, listen, defense, you ain't got to worry about that defense. People have said enough about that defense now. They're listening. They heard it all. Listen, all anybody want to talk about is offense. Well, let's see about if we can hold up our end of this deal, you know, Raymond, how that works on a man's mind, man. They gonna come
I
out
hope
there.
they just stop even talking. I hope they keep saying we garbage. You know what, Ronbo? We going 0-16, man. We going 0-16, man. Get out of here. Stop worrying about us. Watch this, boy. Watch
Okay,
this.
well,
Watch
16
this,
to 0, you
Ronbo.
mean? Yeah, you know,
If we win or lose, say we lose the first game, they're gonna say, okay, Ruben wasn't there. That's gonna be a, you know,
You got a
what
built-in
we're gonna be able to
excuse.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we win the first game, bruh,
They'll say luck.
you watch this.
And we can't win, Raymond. They'll say we got lucky. If we win the first game,
Ain't
we
no
got
luck
lucky. If
over
we
here.
lose the first game, they expected it.
Man, Ronbo, I'm just telling you, man. If Jimmy G talking like that, he's telling you the truth. He's not lying.
I know.
He didn't play quarterback until he started, you know, and then he started watching the quarterbacks, and he was watching Tom Brady. And then he ended up getting drafted by the Patriots. And then he right there with Tom Brady. Who is Tom Brady? I don't know who he is. You know, nobody know who Tom Brady is. Well, Jimmy G been trying to, you know, whoop his ass in practice to take his job. That's why Bill Belichick was arguing with them about Garoppolo. Come on, man.
Did you read that part
Bill
also?
Belichick not stupid.
Did you also read that part where he said, I didn't even like the New England Patriots?
How many times
But-
Jacksonville sacked him? How many times Jacksonville sacked him with the garbage trash offensive line we got, but we just paid somebody the other day $18 million to help you for no reason?
Yeah. Yeah.
Glisky got an easy job because Jimmy G danced like come on, man. Come on, man. You just gave him $18 million for free. Man, let's go, man, because Jimmy G just did it without you. He just did
Oh,
it.
ain't that the truth, though? And all
How
those
many
dudes got to
times
do is be able to
Jacksonville
move.
sacked him? I'm asking you.
All he got to do is be athletic. He is. Just be athletic so I can get my run game going. Because everything Kyle Shanahan does comes out of that rollout and bootleg. Every play. Nobody knows what's coming. As soon as Jimmy G rolls out, nobody knows what's going to come in. Boom! A play nobody's
Guess
seen
what
coming.
Tom Brady can't do?
Yeah. See, yeah.
Guess what Tom Brady can't do? Roll out because he's slow.
Mm-hmm.
See, if Jimmy G could do that better than Tom Brady, he is going to be better than him.
And you know he can. Ooh, Raymond, we ran out of time. We're having so much fun. Raymond,
Yeah.
good to hear from you again, man. I tell you what, because I know you'll be checking. When
Yeah,
you're in here, I know you're busy.
Karate Kid beat up Mr. Miyagi at the end of the day, you know?
Wouldn't that be something? Because Mr. Miyagi was a bad dude.
Yeah, that's the Daniel son, you know?
I know.
The OG always teach the understudy to be better than him.
That's the way. Everything. All right, Raymond.
Yeah, I want my
Appreciate
son to
you,
be
man.
better than me, man.
Yeah, he's
So
working.
I ain't
Sounds like
Ronbo.
you're
I'll
working
holla
at
at
it.
y'all, man.
All right,
Go
Raymond.
Niners, man. I can't wait to week 1.
Coming soon, too. Have a good night, Raymond. Raymond out in VA. He's all pumped up, ready to Niner roll. Daryl Ray Jr. What's up? Patrick Carter, what's happening? Ronbo! Foles go, let's go Eagles. I didn't read that. Parker! Peter Parker. Richie James is going to be our Antonio Brown. You never know. He's a 7th round. But was Antonio Brown a 4th or 5th or 6th, something like that? Daniel Andre, 14-2 is what we're going to do. Michael Shorter shared live stream on Facebook to Brent. Let's get the Empire rolling. Is that right? What's up? Hey, Peter Worley. Hey, Empire, and good evening. Good evening, Peter. Go hard. What up, Ronbo Maniacs? Go hard reporting for Duda. Sir. Fernando. Sup. And let me give you an example. Keontae Anderson. Sup. Sir Garcia. Sup. Zach Carlson getting closer and closer to the season. T-Money, Sacktown. Sup? Just gonna get a Fred Warner yell, a Niners yell, and a sorry-ass Rams. Yabba-dabba-doo! Did we get a Fred Warner yell and Niners yell? Niners! Same old sorry-ass Rams. So I like that request. What's this? S3N, Z3. This is like, I bet this was I will pronounce the second name. It's million. Oh, is that something 3 times it to me? I got to add it up. Okay. Sensei. Sensei is in Kung Fu. Sensei. Sensei Million, hey! Civic Sport injected FP6 facts. A lot of people will become Niner fans. Hell, even Fruity Rudy will come in. So you take some of them trophies down and make them legit. You can put up 5, Rudy, if you get rid of that sorry-ass Rams. Go hard, can't wait for pizza and football Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. You're right, boy, not like a pizza. Darren Harper, what's up? Niners! And peace to the whole empire from the East Coast. All right, dude. Let us go to Daryl. Daryl.
Ronbo.
Daryl, I mean, you got your right guard, just got paid. We ain't going to have no issues on that right side because that boy is going to do a job. You got the fact that going from worst to first is probably imminent. And then you got Garoppolo confessing and no longer keeping it to himself that I was pretty sure I was better than that guy.
Well, hey, man,
that made my day.
If you don't think you're the best at your position, you're not going to be successful. You gotta always think that you're the best.
Good point. Yes, that's number one. You're supposed to think like that. Going public with it is even better fun, though.
Yeah. Same old sorry ass friend. Hello. I love that, dude. The last time I heard that.
I hope Jimmy walks off the field in Game 7 saying that. Hey, because you know who's going to teach him? Probably like somebody like Adrian Colbert, Richard Sherman. Hey, Jimmy, you want to have some fun, man? As we walk off the field, man, repeat after me. Same old sorry ass Rams. Can you see Jimmy saying that?
Well, I mean,
because Richard does it's no big deal. I'm sorry, Daryl. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, same old sorry. And I don't know, man. I think we're gonna be good with Jimmy G this year. If we can keep him upright,
yeah,
it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
We got all those receivers. Who we cutting, man? That's what I want to know. Who we cutting at receiver?
See, yesterday we was trying to be polite about that and talk about who we were going to keep. So, people can fill in the blanks as to who's going to get cut on their own. But, Daryl, that team has got a lot of talent at certain positions. I don't know where they're going to put all them dudes. It's really, you got 5 receivers that are untouchable. They're only going to keep 6. Then you got defensive backs. When we got defensive backs, we could put 3 up in the concession area. We could put a couple in the towel room. We'd still have a field full of defensive backs. We got defensive backs rolling out the hallways, man. It's crazy. So I don't even know why they kept getting all the defensive backs.
Defense is going to come to play this year, man. They're going to bring their lunchbox.
Mm-hmm. Work helmet. And
I'm sure everybody thinks we're going to be bad just because we're, 28th in rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? Who after the Vikings, who do we play? Because I'm just wondering because
we play them same old sorry ass Lions. we played Lions.
Week 2?
Detroit, yeah. Detroit comes
Lions?
in week 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I didn't realize?
Because I think we can beat the Vikings because, for one, Kirk Cousins is, he's been known to throw those costly interceptions. Yeah. And they don't have their offensive coordinator. Their offensive coordinator's gone to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's going to take a while. We could catch them slipping.
Yeah. And, as Kirk's learning a new offense, Jimmy G's not. Jimmy G's got a leg up on him as far as Kyle Shanahan goes and learn the offense.
Yep.
Plus that Viking defense, I just realized something. The more a defense is aggressive, the more Kyle Shanahan's going to cut them up. What's the most aggressive defense in the league last year? It was probably Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
And between them and the
Yep.
Eagles, look at how the 49ers exploited that defense. I got a feeling the tougher a defense, the easier they are to beat. So you know what? They beat the Vikings and they struggled to beat the Lions. Well, let's see if that happens, if my theory's right.
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
Yeah, and then Ruben comes back next game. We're going to show these motherfuckers what time it is.
Oh, man. Against the damn Chiefs. Chiefs got some weapons, but I still don't see Patrick Mahomes being a force. Not yet. He may be down the road, but come on, man. Patrick's played one game, and this year just come on beat the 49ers up. I don't believe it. And they're favored to win already, Daryl. Oh, why?
Really?
Yeah. So
Man, their defense is like half what it was a couple years ago. I mean, people who are spouting that, man, are fucking ignorant.
That's right.
No, I'm sorry.
And Alex Smith is in Washington. If he was playing, I'd actually have to think about that. But Patrick Mahomes?
Yep.
Mahomes ain't going to be. I want to see Patrick in the first week. I want to see what happens to him. I told y'all, man. He ain't ready. They got rid of they should have played him more last year. They got rid of Smith too soon. They're going to suffer. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm loving the way this defense looks, though, man. It's the way it's starting to take shape.
Health.
Man, I'm telling you. If Chris Kiffin could do what he did he did it at the college level, dude, imagine what he's going to do for pros.
Oh, and Zagonia as well. Both of them are good coaches, so, and it's the second year, then I have to learn, hey, coach, am I supposed to go here? Am I supposed to go here? What did I just tell you? We just went over that. God, get your ass over to the left. They learned all that last year. See, it's not about trying to learn a new defense this year. That's why I'm confident they're going to look a lot different this year. So, man, I can't wait. That defense.
Yeah, we won't have to worry about too much running from the Lions, though. Lions are pass, man. Pass.
Man, that's the team. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm concerned about their team, because when I think about it, it seems Jimmy G gets fired up when he knows he's getting ready to play a tough-ass team. So this is another thing why I say that.
Oh, yeah, one more thing I was going to say. I had forgotten what I was going to say. Jimmy G, think about this. A combination of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
I
think so?
I agree. I've been saying that for weeks.
Because he's got the mobility of Rodgers.
And the talent of Brady combined. Hey, he's a tough dude. Daryl, I'm telling you what, I'm going to look for you tomorrow, red and gold, all right?
Niner! Oh, I can't do it.
you got to warm water.
Ronbo?
You got to warm water. You should. Niner! Kind of natural, loud, obnoxious dude at the same time. Good night, Daryl.
All right, we out, Ronbo.
All right, Phil. Oh, man. And as soon as I get through doing that, there's Rod. Oh, hey, Curious McHugh. What's that? Curious McHugh, I see something here. He says, curious me. Thanks, Curious. If I 49er Empire, the week we all been waiting for. Yes. Curious. Thank you, fam. Yeah, Niners. I'm really loud tonight. All right. Hey, Bayon Brown, sup, fam? Hey, Tony Montana says 11-5. T-Money, Sacktown. I'm so glad I'm able to record football games because hunting season starts next month. You gonna be hunting on Sundays? Jose Mendez. Hey, Jose! I was working at Mig. Miggy Mac. Is it Mickey Mac? Miggity Mac. This is what you're trying. Mig Mac. All right. What up? It's the Miggity Mac. I didn't even say it right there. It's the Miggity Mac. Boom. Oh, anyway. Jordan Kelly, what's up? And Michael 49 Faithful, thanks for answering my question. Michael Schroeder here, and up to date, my YouTube account. Yay! All right. Clarence Robinson, what are your thoughts about Jimmy G? With Jimmy can date. We're gonna let him date whoever he wants. It's okay. She's a life counselor. All right. And Ricky says, who will break out first? Who will break out first more? Will it be Fred, Warner, or Kendrick? See, Kendrick's already in that lane. We got to see what Fred's got to offer. We'll see in a few weeks. So, Jason Walker, give me my yummy. Hey, wait, yummy. What were you at? Yummy. Jonathan Sanchez says, let's go Niners. Oh, and here we go. Let's see, GBVOA, address the TD to INT ratio. All right. And I've said this 1,000 times. I don't know, the people who want to hold on to that TD to INT ratio, did you notice the games? Did you see how those INTs took place? Did you even count the INT that was ripped out of the hands of Lewis Murphy? Did you count that? Because those are the people I hold suspect. Obviously, that was not a Jimmy G INT. Did you see when Kendrick Bourne fell down? Did you see when Trent Taylor didn't finish his route? You have to look at it clearly. When I counted, Jimmy G was responsible for about 2 INTs. Okay? This question bothers me. I'm just letting you know. It's a very silly question. It is not INTs he was throwing. He did get crazy on a couple of throws, so I will give you that. But INTs are plenty. No, that ratio was ridiculous. Where were we? Oh, give me Michael! Alan Marin. What's up, Mike? Oh, Flintstones! Yabba dabba doo! Flintstones, the Flintstones, they're a happy family from the town of Bedrock, where we got a new time. I got to go back and get those lyrics.
Bravo!
There, a place right out of his story. That's a line I missed over. Hey, Mike, good stuff. I love it.
Yabba dabba doo, mister.
Greatest cartoon. What a great top 10 of all time. Woo!
Love it.
Man.
Love it. Great topic tonight, Ronbo. Jimmy G.
Tell you, Jimmy worst to first. Mike McGlinchey over on that right side. It's fun stuff. Well, hey, Mike, spill it, man. What are your thoughts here tonight?
Well, my thoughts are I don't want to hear people talking about Jimmy G being better than Tom Brady because we're not even ready to approach that, Rombo.
Jimmy started it.
I know, you can look at all the tools he has. You can look at his you could say, oh yeah, Jimmy G's got mobility. Tom Brady doesn't. But you can also say Tom Brady throws one hell of a beautiful deep ball, and Jimmy G to this point doesn't. So Tom Brady's got a stronger arm. He throws a beautiful long ball, and we all know about his brains and the way he picks apart defenses. So let's not go there yet with Jimmy G. Yeah. I mean, we see it all. It all looks like it's going to happen, and it's coming. But let's wait. Let's kick back and watch it happen. Yeah. Before we start,
crowning
going crazy
him
on this thing.
The next greatest. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean they got all the right tools around him, and I'm loving that. And yabba dabba doo, man. I mean, we're talking about Fred Warner here and the linebacking core, and I think that is going to be a huge part of the defense. I know there's so many things to get excited about on the defensive side of the ball, like the DBs and and the linebackers are just to me, the linebackers are the thing that I'm really excited about because those linebackers are going to be critical to stopping the key components. For Arizona, it's David Johnson. Ooh. For the Rams, it's Todd Gurley. Those are what the linebackers take care of, those running backs. And to have the speed, athleticism, and physicality that we have at the linebacking core right now, that is going to be huge in stopping those teams. So I'm liking that.
Good point.
A lot.
And you know something, Mike, you bring up a point that I wonder if the 49ers were sitting in the drawing room or the boardroom and they were sitting there thinking, what do we need most in the NFC West? Because we got Gurley, we got Johnson, we got this guy. Even this kid they just picked up, the Seahawks. We got some. They got a running back now that's got to be dealt with. Man, could they have been picking Fred exactly for the reason you just mentioned, Mike?
I think so, Ronbo. I think they that's the way that Bobby Wagner and those guys, they had a lot of speed over there, and but those linebackers are just perfect for the division that we're in, and the running backs that we got to deal with, and man, I mean, I feel really good about the linebacking core now. And I'm just wondering, how are we going to be able to get, because if you got Malcolm Smith in there and you got Reuben Foster in there after, game 3, how do we get Fred in there? Because I don't know if I'm liking seeing Malcolm Smith and Reuben Foster and Eli Harold in there on base downs. I don't know if I'm liking that. I mean, I might rather see the three amigos, man. Have Warner in there somehow too.
Passing downs, Mike. You go ahead and you put Fred in on the wheel on passing downs, and let him handle coverage for now, because if he proves to be as good as Malcolm Smith, because Malcolm Smith he's a menace. If you run, Smith will get you, but you can pass on him. So that's what I think they'll probably deploy in the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Well, that works for me. I mean, I was just thinking about that because Malcolm does have a lot of speed.
Oh.
And I know what you're saying though about he's really tough against the run and all, but I just was hoping we'd be able to see those 3 guys on the field, because for me personally, and I know everyone, we want to give the guy a shot, but for me personally, Eli Harold, I've been complaining about him for a long time, and I know that he was the Sam linebacker, and he did pretty good in coverage and all that, but I've been kind of that guy. To me, he's just a body out there. He hasn't really produced a lot. I mean, he's brought pressure at times, but not enough, and
not consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll work out at that. Who knows? Maybe he'll work out at the Leo spot that they're going to give him a shot at. Somehow he'll work out over there. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe some guys blossom late. Wouldn't it be funny if Eli's just pure hell coming off that edge, and this year we're saying things like, who would have figured? I'd love to be able to have that problem.
Because, I mean, that would just show that they got the best out of what they had. They figured out what does this guy, what can he really do? Where does he fit on this team? And that would be it. So,
question though, Mike, if what we're talking about were to come into fruition, what do you do now with Atachu and Cassius Marsh? Because I don't know that either one of them are really Sam linebackers, right? Are you going to make a deal with somebody to pick up another guy? Cassius Marsh might be able to cover the Sam, but I think he's better off the edge. There's a dilemma. Or, you've also got, we don't know exactly yet what Peter Talmapino where is he best comfortable? Will he be better on the edge? They've got a few things to sort out there at that area. Really do.
Yeah, those guys are going to have to battle that out at the Leo spot and see who works out. And if it did happen to be Eli Harold that worked out there, then the other Sam linebacker is Dakota Watson, and somebody would have to go ahead and compete with Dakota Watson for that spot, because Dakota's a pretty good football player too.
Yeah, at the Sam, he'd set the edge well too, because he's good at that. Because he's strong. You're not going to be able to just run over him. But Cassius Marsh, that guy's a valuable piece. And I mean, if for some reason they felt like Eli was, a cut above him, which I don't think he is, but if they felt he was, then Cassius, you'd probably be able to get something for him. I mean, he's a football player, man. And I don't want to see him leave. Mike, we're going to go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to look for you tomorrow. We can continue this, because this is one of those subjects you can go on for days.
Great show, Ronbo, and thank you for all Mike. You do, man. We really appreciate it. I mean, you bring us all together here to talk about what we love, and man, it's always great, man. And thank you again. And yabba dabba doo, baby.
Hey, thank you, Mike, man. Be looking forward to it.
All right, man.
Is it? With the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba doo time, a dabba doo time. We'll have a great old time. We've really got to get more serious around here and stop acting silly. Oh, it's the Rod. Oh, Rod likes the other one. Niners! Rod!
What's going on, Ronbo?
Right, man. Well, Mike just came in and calmed me down. Jimmy G started it by sitting up there telling people, yeah, I'm better than he is. I'm better than this dude. I read that and got off. And also, Rod, going from worst to first, where is that possible?
It's very possible. Anything's possible when you got Kyle Shanahan as the head coach and when he's in charge of the offense. I mean, look at what this man has done all over the league, man. I mean, let's keep it real. We know what he did in Atlanta. Turned Matt Ryan into an MVP quarterback. He did it in Houston with the Texans. He did it with RG3, the Redskins. You know, RG3 looked like he was going to be good his first couple of years. That was Kyle Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? Man, the man's genius, man.
That's it.
I mean, he was just saying it earlier.
Left, and you're right. Everywhere after Shanahan left, whoever he made a star out of turned to, well, you know what they turned to after he left? Matt Ryan wasn't no MVP last year. All right? Now, what did he look like the year before? See? Got to give credit.
You know I'm from Alabama now. You know I'm from Alabama.
Yeah.
I knew Sarkisian wasn't the answer in Atlanta. So, I mean, hey.
Yeah, he proved it, too.
You know, Atlanta, they get the gold medal when it comes to choking.
Oh, man. And they really looked bad last year. But they did beat the Rams, which tells you something about the Rams. See, that's why the man knew, man, we got to go and get some serious help, man, because here come them Niners. They knew it. McVay knew it. People keep saying, oh, man, you guys, man, get over yourself, man. The Rams didn't make them changes just for you. I said, yes, you did. Look what you did in your secondary. You went and got the baddest dudes you could find. You paid money for guys that you know damn well they're going to be a pain in the ass at some point. But you was worried about the 49ers. And the guy can sue, he ain't did nothing in how many years? You thought you did something, you could get your ass whooped. They don't, when they get me
started. Because at the end of the day, they steal them what?
They steal them
sorry brain. Yeah, that shit
Same
rolled
old
on me.
Sorry ass.
Shout out to that dude, man.
You know?
Got to give it to him. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, I tell you, man, you know, it's no, but you know,
like
it ain't all about the Rams this season. We got other teams to deal with. So
I like the cockiness of Jimmy G. I love it. I love it. I love the confidence.
Yeah.
You know, now he got a coach that's gonna be to him what Belichick was to Brady, and it's coming back, man, together like it was back in the Bill Walton, Montana era. I think, bro. Hopefully we can make this right here the 80s again. You dig?
Wouldn't that be a good time? And you know, Young's the one who started this. Steve Young said, I mean, don't bring no defensive-minded coach back in there. Get the 49ers back on the offensive track, man. We used to win games by pulverizing teams. It ain't about, he's so right. Come on. Yeah.
Hey, let me throw some gossip in the game.
Yeah.
You know your boy Julio still ain't got that contract he won in Atlanta.
Okay, what did you hear? Because I know somebody's gonna hear something soon. Because I be keeping my ears open, but I can't hear nothing. If Julio is not signed next week, look for that. I know what you're getting ready to say. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
We got money. We got money in San Francisco. We got money in San Francisco. I don't think Kyle Shanahan had any problem bringing Julio to the Bay.
Because Julio's got
No problem
him
at all.
and Garcon, they got 2 years left in them. You know,
Yes, they do.
I
Yes, they do.
do believe. So
I
and
tell you
he's
what,
only.
man, if Garcon
Go ahead.
if Garcon can mess around and get back to just being almost who he is, man. I mean, if we can get just a little bit over half, that works fine for me because when you think about how the receivers have looked since the departure of Jim Harbaugh, man, it's been sad, brother.
Yeah. It's been lean. We ain't had any offensive. It's always been relying on the defense. And we can go out there and score 21 points. If we can muster up 14 or 17, we can hold the other team to 10. That's too much work. And
Or always having to settle for field goals and shit.
oh, man. In the fourth
Man,
quarter.
I used to hate those days.
Nerves, man. You sitting there, you just, wow, tired after the game was over. You wasn't even playing. Stress, just watching.
Yeah, man.
Come on, Niners.
Real
score.
talk.
Yeah. So that's, But you know what, Julio, though, and remember, Rod, Garcon only played half a season, so he's not worn out. If anything, Garcon's pumped up. That's a man that keeps in good shape. So you don't expect his production to fall down. And the neck injury is well. If it wasn't, he wouldn't be out there. I don't think we know how serious it was in the first place. Somebody said Garcon could have came back in week 9, 10, something like that. Wait, he got hurt in what week? 8, 7, somewhere in there? They said he could have came back for the last
Somewhere
2
around
games. Yeah. So I don't
I
think
tell
it's
you
just...
what, man. That's a big dude, man. I mean, he obviously stay in shape. You ever seen this dude with out pads, man?
Yo, no, Garcon is...
That's a big dude.
Yeah, I mean, the
That's a
dude
big
is...
dude.
That's right. That's why he's
he's a
physical.
stud.
Yeah. That's why he don't take no grump off me. Garcon is one of them dudes that nobody messes with. No cornerbacks, and they don't mess with Garcon. He'll kick your ass.
And that's why I'm glad we got him because the last person we had like that was Anquan Bolden.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Anquan Bolden just he
nobody
played with attitude, man.
Nobody messes with
I like
Quan.
that, man.
Not even sure.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, Rob, I'm gonna give you a holler, man, and see you tomorrow. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Niners! Rod, have a good night, fam.
Hold it down, baby.
Yeah. Oh, man. And Anthony Baker says, sup? Today's my birthday. Can I get a birthday? Can I get a birthday? Kim Butro, same thing. Can I give y'all both the birthday song at the same time? Is that all right? Because some people get tired of my singing. Even I got a phone call actually from MC9 yesterday begging me to stop. MC, man, I got to do the birthdays, man. Happy boo, yeah. Happy birthday to you, too. Happy birthday, Kim and Anthony. Happy Niners birthday to Kim and Anthony. Got the names removed in front of me. I almost lost track of that. Hey, happy birthday to our two birthday people. I know we took names down yesterday. It's Kim and Anthony. Yeah. Shucks. And it's just what's and let me say, Gil Fister. What's up, Gil Fister? Yeah. Oh, hey, Gohart says, Bourne and Goodwin's work ethic is crazy. All those guys do is work out. AC too. They're always on live, and it's true, right? If you got an Instagram account, man, them dudes everywhere, the dudes are always working out, man. Any hour of the day, man. You can wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, dude is still training, man. Go to bed, dude. Area code is 916. Hello.
All right, Ronbo.
Hey, what's your name, fam?
Oh, this is Squeaky Clean, man. What's up, Ronbo?
I
Yeah.
wish
Hey,
I'd
this
had
is
that.
my
It's
first
squeaky
time.
clean.
This is my hey, this is my first time calling the show, man, and I just got to get this out the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Niners, let's go. Hey, I am so excited about this season, man, and I think I'm looking at it from a different viewpoint than a lot of the Empire is. A lot of the
okay.
Empire is looking at Jimmy G and the offensive weapons that we have now. But as I've been thinking about it, Ronbo, I have been looking at Reuben Foster. And there are a lot of parallels with him and Ray Lewis. When Ray Lewis first started his career, if you remember the stuff that he went through with the court, and, you know, his crime was a lot worse.
A lot
by
worse,
the way,
yes.
But was a lot worse. But once he got away from that situation, the man's focus was razor sharp from that point on. And I'm just hoping that the same thing goes for Reuben Foster, because we also got Colbert back there ready to lay something out every chance he gets.
Well, he loves it,
and I think that the boy Akello Witherspoon is going to be a star. And I'm looking at the defensive side of the ball. If we could get some pressure on opposing quarterbacks, I mean, the sky is the limit for that defense, Ronbo.
I agree. And they ain't got to learn nothing this year. They already know. Squeaky Clean, you know what's funny? You made a comparison to Ray Lewis and Reuben Foster. Now, right now, when you see Ray Lewis, he's giving you the word of the Lord. Couldn't you see Reuben giving folks the word of the Lord within the next couple of years?
Hey, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I wouldn't believe it, but I love it, boy. Reuben,
And
man.
you know, another thing I want to say, right, because a lot of the Empire that's been calling, they've been on them same old sorry-ass Rams, which I agree. I agree with that 100%. But Empire, there is nobody I want to destroy more than the Seattle Seahawks. I am sick of them. Yeah. There's no way they should have swept us last year.
And every year before
it's
that.
Like,
oh, God.
How does this keep happening? That's who I'm sick of. The Rams is garbage. I'm not worried about Goof Troop over there in Los Angeles. I'm not worried about them. I want to destroy the Seahawks.
Russell. Because you know what? Russell's still there. If there's any revenge to be had, we can still get Russ. He's over there by himself. I feel a little sorry for him, but beat his ass. Beat his ass. If he runs out of that pocket, I want somebody to suplex him. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Put him on his pockets. We should have beat him the first game last year, man, and we just could not sack him. Could not sack him on that final drive, and that's why we lost that game.
Armstead had him by the shoestrings.
That's who I want.
If just a little further up on his leg. Oh.
Yeah. That's who I'm sick of.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm finally. Yeah. But, yeah, I think the Niners are going to be outstanding this season. If Jimmy Garoppolo, if like sometimes I'm not sure if what I saw was just a figment of my imagination or if this guy is the truth. If he's the truth, it's over for the league. And like you guys were saying a couple nights ago about the power structure being back in the West, being back in that Bay Area, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. I see it. It's going to be lovely.
See, because the thing is, what Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy G, no matter what Jimmy's talking about, he's got Kyle Shanahan as a quarterback. There's been less talented quarterbacks than Jimmy G that Kyle made a star out of. This is why I keep thinking, damn, the league made a mistake letting Kyle and Jimmy get together. This is going to be interesting.
This is true. Now, I'm not of the mindset of a lot of the Empire. You know, I think, you know, some of the moves made in this past offseason, I'm not fully sold on yet. I'm not fully sold on their Jerick McKinnon being our starting back, and I put that in the chat. And I don't know why. Why are you so happy about Pierre Garçon? He's done nothing for the 49ers. He hasn't even scored a touchdown. The man hasn't even scored a touchdown at the 49ers.
Squeaky, can the defense? Can we put an argument out there for Garçon? Here's the thing about Pierre.
Go ahead.
He came in with a quarterback that I overrated in the name of, and I'm admitting that because people keep saying, Ronbo, man, don't say nothing bad about Brian Hoyer because you was all up on his jock. Okay, I'm climbing up out the jock. Brian Hoyer is a sorry dude. Garçon still caught the ball. And then CJ came in, bless his heart. He's a rookie. He's just learning. This game was a little fast for him. Garçon had him as a quarterback. Now, he still managed 500 yards. You see, and the 49ers offense didn't know what they was doing. They just looked out there. Shanahan's offense was killing them. They were trying, but they couldn't do it. So that's why hats off to Pierre. He managed to pull out 500 yards in an offense that was a dumpster fire. Oh, I can't believe I said that. People said that about us last year, and I said, man, you don't get up off it. But they did.
Yeah, because it wasn't that. It was bad, but it wasn't. Oh, man.
But we were losing by 2 or 3 points. And had they known a little bit more, I think we would have won them games. And that's why I say Garçon. He knows Kyle's book. He is going to be instrumental this year. Squeaky, mark my words.
Okay, man, I hope so. I'm a 49er since 1988, and I was born in 81. So I'm with you all the way. I hope that this man, and Jerick McKinnon are able to contribute. If they're able to contribute, then yeah, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit.
Squeaky clean. We're going to stop, and I'm telling you, man, I get it yourself. Your first time today. Don't make this a long wait, man. We'll be back tomorrow on Red Gold Radio. All right? Be looking for you.
All right, Ray. Niners.
Squeaky clean. Have a good night, fam. And let us go to, it's Monday night. It's the Sheik. Was it? He's got Richard James. She's a very squeaky girl. It won't come home to her mother. Super freak. Hey, that should be Jimmy G's song more than Richie James.
Super freak.
Man, I tell you, we got so much music to apply to the 49ers. Man, super freak. And Jimmy probably comes in when he comes over to Kiara's house to pick her up. He's probably got the flowers in his hand. He's probably walking the door. You're a very freaky girl. The one I can't take home to mother.
Hell yeah.
All right, those are our favorite kind. You can take her home to mom. She's probably not all that much fun. But if you can't, But Sheik, man, hey, from worst to first, McGlinchey's already signed. We still need Dante, and he's the only guy holding out. And Jimmy G's going around telling folks, yeah, I know I could beat this dude. I like G. My like for G went up another level. And I'm telling you, man, that dude, God, he's going to be fun, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's exciting, Ronbo, because honestly, Jimmy G is, he's getting all the boys together. They're all having their fun, enjoying their time, and everybody knows what they're doing.
Until that,
it's summer. Summertime. You got to get some bad juju's, out of your system. I guess that's how it is.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, Ronbo, because McGlinchey is signed and sealed. Pettis, he's going to be signed and sealed really soon. I think these guys, you have 4 days. I guarantee Pettis is going to be signed and sealed by tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, like Solomon. Remember Solomon last year? Solomon signed exactly the same day that he had to sign in order to join the rest of the guys. He couldn't wait. Solomon come running out of the locker room. Hey, Solomon, you forgot to change clothes. He couldn't wait to get back on the field.
So I'm here, guys. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm here to play.
Those guys just want to play. They don't want anything to do with a business deal. If it was up to them, they'd probably say, okay, what do you want me to sign? Just leave me alone with this. So,
yeah, man, Ronbo, let me ask you this. Everybody has their guys that they're looking forward and excited about watching. Well, who's your guy is under the radar that you are really excited to watch? That you're like, I want to see how he's on the field.
God, under the radar, because every guy I'm really pulling for, like Kendrick Bourne and Marquise Goodwin. See who's on defense. Fred, Yabba Dabba Doo. All the guys I'm really looking forward to are seeing everybody, they're not under the radar. They're right on top.
Yeah.
You know what, though? It'd be nice to find that guy to root for with a little bit of an underdog role. The guy that's got to go against great obstacles to get there. And Richie James fits that. You just mentioned, you just played his music. He kind of fits that mold, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I played his music.
Yeah. That's where you were going with that anyway. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why the question came for a question. It's because James is actually the guy that's under the radar. And he's the one that's had to show the world he belongs in the 53-man roster. I'm looking at him because his speed, the special team, and I think, he's going to take over Bolden Jr. He has to, because Bolden Jr. is going to be gone for 2 games, and he's probably going to be cut or, the practice squad.
So. I think, Bolden Jr., I think he's already been penciled in as leaving. Because we already got 2 guys to return, and he's got to go through that suspension. Yeah, he's in trouble.
But
so we'll see.
This might sound bad to say, Ronbo, but at the same time, it's good for us.
Yeah.
If we even cut ties with him, he's going to be suspended for 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
We could just pick him up if, I hope, God forbid, nothing happens to our guys.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
In fact, could Kyle be telling him that? Listen, we're going to put you on the cut list. Wait. I know you've worked hard. And after he gets 4-day suspension, right?
2. Is it 4 or 2? I thought
it's
it was
4.
2. But...
I could have swore it was 4.
Okay.
Substance abuse is, He's
I'm thinking
4.
Foster. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's got 4 games, so we'll pick you up in week 5. Don't worry,
Yeah.
That could be interesting. And give him another shot. Bolden never really got a shot. He only did return, and then they only let him return on kickoff return, and you know how that goes. Kicked you off into the end zone and nothing. But, I'd like to see him on the punt. I wanted to see him on the punt last time. I said, Coach, why are you making Trent do that? Let Bolden do it.
Yeah. That's the thing I really wanted to see the young guys coming out like Bolden. Honestly, they're still fresh last year, and they're just trying to learn the system and all that. But I was really wanting to see him on the field. Obviously, we looked really bad. But, everybody said, we're close still. We're close. But we look bad in some parts of the offense. But
it takes time, Sheik. Man, that offense, it takes time for guys to get it. There's a lot of timing things that are going to take a while. So hopefully they're going to iron a lot of that out right now. Since they got a jump from last season, they got half a season almost of Kyle-style football. And now it's just about the verbiage and some of the concepts that come off of what they learned. I'm sure Kyle put stuff out there that they can actually grow from, even that little bit they learned. So it could be interesting how quickly they get it.
Exactly. And this might be off topic, but, I just wanted to shout out to Kenny. He cracked me up when he did this, but I was going to see if you remember. I'm going to name some guys and see if you know these guys, who they are. So the first guy, Mark Barron. Let's see. Damn, I'm going to have to go scroll down a little bit because they suck. Samson Ekabon. Bryce Hager. Traven Howard, Mika Kaiser, Corey Litton, and this freaking other guy that was Ogaboana Okohoa.
It's like you're gonna have to put your mouth in a cast in a minute, man. It sounds like them same old sorry ass Rams.
Exactly. Who the hell are these guys? How are you gonna win with them? How? You need a linebacker in Greg Phillips' defense. Who is these guys? You're gonna give up. Yeah, and it's like you're gonna give a fat contract for Cook when you have all these defensive players that needs a contract. You give up Ogletree, praise for linebacker, one of the good ones, and you gave him up.
See, they think the Rams, I think, are laboring under illusion that they're going to be able to offensively outrun everybody every week. Because you no linebackers in NFC West? Are you serious? That's a good way to get killed. Actually, a lot of the league, NFC, you got to have linebackers, and they better know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Or you.
And I'm gonna name some linebackers for Rudy. By the way, Ray Lewis, Patrick Wilson, David. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I'm having a Rudy moment right now, Ronbo.
Patrick Willis.
Willis. God, yeah.
Patrick Willis. Yes.
Yes. So, anyways, Ronbo, I know you have a lot of guys calling in. Shout out to the Hit Squad. Shout out to the Nighthawk Club. And everybody watching, I see everybody's liking. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate Ronbo. Appreciate
yes, thanks, shit. Yes, get them likes.
Hit that like. Hit that share. Hit that sub. Download Ronbo's app. And everybody watching, please hit that like. And if you're down for this, please hit that like.
Yeah. Wait.
Different city. Same
Move
team,
on.
same old Rams, same old sorry ass Rams. So long. Then he embarrassed us. Go! You talk about one team having a stranglehold over the other. The San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Rams 17 straight times. Last time the Rams won at all against the Niners, 1990.
Go Niners! Come on, sorry ass Rams! Hit that like, Rudy.
Oh God! It says it with such. Oh man. Okay. Hey, and let us go. Hey, Vader.
What? It's time. It's Vader.
Rudy. Oh, I did that last time. There's something about Vader, his name, that makes me think of Rudy.
What's up, Ronbo?
Vader! Yes!
God damn it, I'm on the show. God damn it. It's been a minute, man. I is here, man. We got training camp starting in a week. And
less than a week. Less than a week. I'm telling you, Vader, we're talking Thursday, man, Wednesday. 2 days to check back in, hang the clothes up, and get ready to rumble.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
2 days, almost 2 days. Rudy can kiss my ass. 2 days. It's going to be on. But you know what? I am looking forward to Robin in all seriousness, but then I'm not.
You're looking forward to what?
Why.
You're looking forward to what?
I'm looking forward to the to the season starting. I'm looking forward to training camp, but then I'm not.
Yeah. Well, how come not?
Because we're stacked at our wide receivers, and some of them are going to have to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked in last year with 7. What 7 did we have? So what we had Marcus Garcon, Trent Taylor, Robinson, Bourne, Murphy, and Victor Bolton Jr.
Hey.
Now
Vader,
we have...
Vader, do we have 7?
We have 2.
Did we roll with 7 last year?
Yes, we did, sir.
Oh, they might roll with 7 this year. I was thinking 6.
That's what I'm looking for. But if we do that, 2 of them are going to have to drop to bring in Pettis and Ricky J.
Richie James, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So that, dude, I'm debating. They're all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I really want to see what Bolton has to offer. I understand we didn't get to see that. I think the kid's got potential. I just want to, just give him a chance. Don't give me this preseason bullshit chance. You know what I mean? So he's going to tear it up. I want to see a full, real game, Victor Bolton Jr. Just to get, because the thing is, I feel he's a diamond in the rough, and oh man, other teams are going to be looking at him if we let him go.
Oh, you know it. If for no other reason but other than special teams. But I want to see Victor Bolden on the end of a pass so bad, because after that, if there's 2 inches of daylight, gone.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
We got too much talent,
man,
though,
and
too much talent.
Yeah, we got too much talent. We got too much talent receivers. I mean, my God, I'm not going to be able to decide. Because you've got the guys that get it and get it done, and then you've got the guys that get it, but they've got the potential to get it done. And then you got the other guys, they're just hard nosed. I got to keep this guy around, man.
Yeah.
He just knows the playbook, but he's not as fast. Or he just knows, I could stick him in little key positions here and there, but I got to keep him. And the thing is, it's not going to happen because we can't keep everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it's like, wow.
Decisions. And if you were sitting in the room and Kyle says, what are we going to do?
No. Kyle cannot be in the room. Kyle's still in trouble for last year. He's in trouble.
How come?
And nobody's ever put him to the fire yet.
How come?
He wanted Kurt motherfucking Cousins. Okay? He was
you cannot hold the respect.
GM.
Right?
GM had to go and tell him, let it go. Woosah. Let it go. We got Jimmy G.
Was he pulling on his earlobes and everything else? Woosah. Hey.
The only thing that could screw up our coach is him himself. That's the only person that could screw him up.
Vader,
himself.
You came a Tom Brady tantrum from having Kirk Cousins, because had Tom not done what he done to get rid of Jimmy G, we would not have no Garoppolo in San Francisco, and it would have been Kirk.
We would have. It would have been Kirk, and me and you would be having a good discussion and saying, "Oh, here we go."
Trez would have been going nuts. Man, Trez probably would have got placed under arrest.
I would have been right behind him, bro. And Yao Ming would have to bail us out. He would have to call in and bail us out. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, he had his opportunity. He had Hoyer. He figured he could turn it around with Hoyer. I understand you can't do it in 1 year. I understand.
Yeah.
But we seen what potential we had. And then again, on the Hoyer thing, I mean, we can go back and forth with it. We lost a couple games by a couple points. It wasn't like we got slaughtered. You know what I mean? But man, Jimmy G looked good in the last games, man. And it's like it took him. It's still after the season, it still took our GM to go over there and just tell him, let it go, man. Jimmy G's gonna be our guy. This is the guy you want. I'm telling you.
Vader, you have to understand. The relationship was based on a long, long period of time. So therefore, it's hard for him to just say, because he wanted him in the first place. But we got right. We got blessed. The Washington, the owner couldn't snap out of it, and he's sitting there saying,
right.
"You'll get Kirk Cousins in my cold dead hands. All right, keep him in. He's gonna walk next year anyway. You're gonna pay him a fortune this year. Go ahead." And so that's where that story got started. So.
I understand. And you know I love you, baby. You know I love you. But this is a business, and we're here to win. And I want to win. I'm sick of fucking losing, man. I'm done. I want to win. And I want to get the best guy out there. And he has the brain. He has the talent. But I'm telling you, it's like he could just hurt himself. You know what I mean? Right now, we can go 16-0 if we really wanted to. The game pans out. If everybody executes the way they need to execute, I mean, we shouldn't have no problems. We got we're playing, we got a couple rough teams here and there, but we got potential, man. I mean, there's a lot of potential. We got a lot of good guys. I mean, we just signed that, he's a left tackle now instead of a right tackle.
Mike
right?
McGlinchey.
No, he's a right tackle right now. Mike's going to play right?
Yeah. He's going to play right.
We just signed him, and we got a big center. As far as the offensive line is concerned, I mean, depends on who's going to make a mistake and who isn't. You know?
Hey.
And it's just like, you know, we seen Kyle, man. Kyle didn't look right towards the after the first 10 games that we lost before we put Jimmy G in there. He looked tired. He looked frustrated. I mean, come on. That's my coach, man. You know
he
what I
thought
mean?
for the first time in his life he wasn't going to get it done, you know? And Jimmy comes out of nowhere, saves it. True.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got the Super Bowl loss that he came off of. He comes to the Niners. We freaking stink. And it's like, I told you this guy was no good. And here comes Jimmy G. And here comes Jimmy G to put him off the shame. And still, the offseason came, and he still wanted Kirk Cousins, man. And it's
Vader,
like, let it
Vader,
go, brother.
You got to let it go. we got to go, Vader. Let me see you tomorrow.
All right, brother. But I will see you tomorrow, man. I'm just glad to be back on the show. Shout out to the whole Empire. I love you guys. And get ready for the season, brother, because it's going to be on. And believe me, dude. Oh, and another thing, Fred, don't hurt my quarterback, man. I understand you're a rookie. Don't you be hurting my damn quarterback.
He's been told.
With a P. It's not the real football game. It's practice. Don't be hurting my quarterback, goddammit. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Letting it go on Red and Go. Ronbo Sports. Yeah, right.
Hey, Vader. See you tomorrow, fam. Oh, man. Hey, Niner up.
Ronbo, what's up, man?
Now, hey, wasn't it you who alerted us to the fact that McGlinchey had just signed? That was you, huh? Yeah, I just remembered.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Now just Dante, and we're done with that. Yeah, man.
That's going to be really tough. I mean, our wide receivers are stacked.
Like, I know,
honestly,
right?
Like if you look at that, it's going to be interesting. That's why I can't wait to go to that preseason game for myself and see all these guys just going at it to get that spot.
So Dante, it would behoove him not to be late, because there's probably already some speculation. Is it going to be Dante that gets more snaps than Bourne, or is it going to be Bourne getting more snaps than Dante in his first year? You come in late, and you've already, Kendrick's already got an edge anyway. It's not helping him any. So if I'm Dante, I tell my agent, listen, let's go ahead and come halfway at least, okay? Dante, let me handle this, okay? Okay, I'm telling you, but I can't be late. I will fire you.
Man,
don't
honestly,
be dragging.
Yeah. I honestly feel that maybe Dante would be the specialist kind of guy instead of Trent Taylor. Maybe to Trent, to not get injured as quickly. Maybe, because Trent was taking those, punt returns and stuff. I mean, he did good. It's just he was good on the slot receiver side, so I'm kind of want to keep him there.
Right.
And maybe Dante's specialist guy, obviously Kendrick Bourne, receiver side. So I could see that, but it's just, man, Richie James, you got all these names coming up that you haven't seen yet. Yeah, so that's why I can't wait for this camp this Friday is that I'm going to be attending. So it's going to be nice to see all these guys and, out there, So it's going to be cool, but I just can't wait for those preseason games because those are games to go to. Not many people understand that. These guys are hungry for a position.
Real hungry. And it's cutthroat, dog-eat dog out there after those games get started. You've got to make a showing. You got to do it. So, yeah.
Exactly. And, that's what you're going to see brick by brick, another season, Ronbo.
I just can't imagine who they're going to put on the offensive line for the preseason guys, because you're not going to see a lot of those first stringers out there. You might see Joshua Garnett, but Richburg,
I can see that.
McGlinchey, Staley, you might see them for one or two plays, and then they're sitting down. Nobody's taking a chance on them.
No, yeah.
And Tomlinson, probably need him either. He's getting paid too much. So I want to know who these names. You see them on the website, but we don't know anything about them. It's going to be interesting.
No. Yeah, there's going to be that's one thing I was actually thinking about the other day is like that offensive line, I don't know, Ronbo. That's going to be pretty tough right there. So we'll see. I mean, that's a good thing, but.
Well, okay. You got Gary Gilliam on the right end. You've probably got, let's see, Mike Person is probably going to be at the maybe right or left guard. In the center, it's probably going to be Eric Magnuson. There's a couple other those guys. they're just not names that I remember because I see them on the website, but I don't know anything about them, right? Because there's a few that have got to make the team, but that's scary for guys like CJ and also Hennigan. They got to stand behind these guys. Oh my God!
So bad.
I'll be like, oh. So how are they going to play?
Well, there goes our second string. Oh man.
Not against CJ's probably.
But that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Well, what if one of our offensive line go down? You know, who's going to be the replacement of that player? You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure one of them's going to go down during either preseason or regular season. So
happens every year, doesn't it?
So that's going to be interesting.
Okay, Magnuson and Person are definitely making it. Gilliam is staying. Person is staying. Magnuson is staying. Joshua Garnett is probably staying. Because he'd be the best depth, but he is a first-round pick. He's getting paid quite a bit, and the rest of those guys are not expensive. So maybe they dangle Joshua if he doesn't make the team for either a pick or something, you know, because he's got value. If a team needs a mauler that you can run behind, he could still do that. This is why I wonder if he's going to actually not win a job. I think he might.
Yeah, it's a possibility. You know, that's what I was thinking. I think he'll be there.
Yeah.
You know.
So we got.
But any stat? Yeah, we do for sure. Any status on Jimmy Ward? Like, what? So, what about him? Like, honestly, this young secondary, I'm just concerned. I mean, the guy can hit. We know that, but
he can play.
Can he stay healthy?
That's the problem.
You know, that's the issue here. So it's like, oh man, I could see maybe getting rid of him, and obviously the damn Seahawks try to pick him up. I don't know.
They would too. You know what?
They would.
I think Jimmy stays this year no matter what, and next year they entertain. If he does a good job this year and doesn't get on the IR too soon, because he's going to start the season, start somebody. They're still talking about. Writers are still putting up. If you guys, if you looked at your dailies, Richard Sherman limps into. Oh, come on! Would you guys stop Richard Sherman limping around? How come he runs full speed down the field then? So.
Oh yeah,
Sherman,
we've seen his videos on Instagram.
But today I read a report: Richard Sherman limping into the locker room, something like that. Big question mark. So. Jimmy Ward is going to be there for in case that's your backup in case Richard isn't able to make it. I think he's a primary backup too, so he's on the team this year. Next year, if he stays healthy, Sherman gets to the point where he doesn't look like he needs any help. Tavares Moore starts moving up because I think he's going to be the heir apparent. Tavares Moore moves up, and then next year they say, Jimmy, we would love for you to continue to stay with us, but we're going to have to revisit your contract. No, I'm not. I'm not taking any cuts. I've suffered a lot of blood, tears, and sweat. I'm not taking any cuts. Okay, well, you got to go, Jimmy. It's going to be like, I got a feeling that's what comes next.
Yeah, is it Moore the guy we just got this year? If I'm correct. What round was he picked on? I'm trying to remember which guy.
Third round. Yeah, I think it's a third round pick. He's got a lot of upside.
Is he a hard?
No,
does he have? Is he a hard hitter?
Hard hitter, and we're talking about a guy that's 6'2", which already fits the tape. He's got arm length.
Yeah.
The kid runs a 4.3.
Yeah, that's the guy I was looking film on. Yeah. Okay.
Damn. Yeah. So they got Clay they could work with. He's a safety, but they're going to convert him to a cover. But yeah. Hey.
I believe in that young secondary.
Yeah, and they're going to grow together too. Jay, let's see you tomorrow, fam. You didn't realize the time went by that quick. All right,
all right, Ronbo. See you tomorrow.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right, thank you. You too.
Yeah, you too. And, Daniel Serrano, sing happy birthday again. Okay, toward the end, okay? Can't believe anybody actually appreciates that noise. That's the worst thing I've ever heard, and I'm doing it. Hey, Niner Vegas, people need to stop dreaming about Julio coming to us. Atlanta's not going to let him walk, and he would be upset with us if we got him, because there would be games when he only catches 2 passes. Hey, but Niner Vegas, he's already played with Kyle before. Although Kyle did use him a lot, though. He might use them a lot again, though. Razor!
Same old Rams. Same old sorry-ass Rams. So long! It embarrassed the city, embarrassed us. You talk about one team having a stranglehold over the other. The San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Rams 17 straight times.
And the beat goes on. And 4 of the last 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the last 5 times. Same old sorry ass Rams. But they think they're going to beat us up, Razor. They went out and hired all these big time mercenaries. And they're doing all they can to stop the 49ers from hurting them again. It's a fun thing to watch. But Razor, what are you thinking tonight, man? Jimmy G walking around talking about who he's better than? Of all people, Tom Brady? Oh, I like Jimmy, man. He's my dude, man.
I'm going to get to that, but first I want to address this whole porn star thing.
Jump on it.
Okay, yes, I understand. It is a porn star, but guess what? It is not a Kardashian. That would be the all-time curse. You saw what they did to Kanye. They turned the guy into a girl. They made Lamar Odom to a crackhead. What else?
Hey, who else did the Kardashians work over?
Kim Kardashian's ex, the other basketball player. Can't remember his name.
Yeah, the guy from the East Coast. And also,
the one she married.
Reggie Bush was hanging out with Kim for a while, too, I think.
Reggie Bush, all of them got the curse. All of them did crack. They all fucking turned the guy to a girl.
And all their lives turned to poop. You know, and that's the worst thing. These guys they weren't any good anymore. Man. Oh.
Yeah, so they can talk all they want, but as long as it's not a Kardashian,
we're good to go.
I guess so. Even though our quarterback is a man whore, but it's better than being with the Kardashian.
You know what? We Razor, we have to come to grips with that. Jimmy G is nasty. Okay, that's all there is to it. You can't put it any other way. Jimmy G is
aka the man whore.
I mean, look at these two girls have a lot of similarities. The one he had broke up with, the one that unfollowed him on Instagram, and now he comes up with me, a Kiara. Jimmy, come on now. We know about you now, man. You're a little freak.
He ain't just beating NFL teams. I hope everyone knows that.
He's what?
I said I hope everyone knows that he ain't just beating people in the NFL. He's beating everything else.
And don't count the Kardashians out. There is that little young one that's it's like one of the richest people in the world that her and Jimmy may run into each other. Huh?
No, she's taken.
Is she? Who's she with?
She's with the rapper called Travis Scott.
And I just realized, I forgot the Kardashians have a preference in their men, don't they? So, yeah, Jimmy's got to get real tan first, I think, you know.
They might want you, Ronbo. They might want you.
You know, there's one thing I have. You know when the Kardashians had their reality show? I thought they were just ridiculous then. I don't know why these dudes keep falling for them girls, man. They're okay to look at, but man, I could see right now getting tired of sitting there talking to them, talking about, well, today I'm going to go out and get my nails done. How do you feel? Listen, do you think my ass is dropping? Do you think I should get anything done to it? Listen, you take your little droopy ass, get up, go get it done, and by the time you get back, I'll be out of here. Kardashians are a waste. Anyway, hey, we need to get back to football, Razor.
Yeah, you're right. So,
Yes.
since Rudy wants to talk about these championships, whatever that the Rams have before the NFL, before the Super Bowl era, blah blah. In that case, we got 6 championships, Ronbo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we won the NFC Championship in 2012. That's the championship.
Yep. Since he's counting championships for divisions. Yeah, you're right, Razor. Good point. Rudy.
We got
We've
6.
got twice as many as you do, D.
I'm not sure why he has 3 Lombardis on his default picture when they didn't have Lombardis before the 70s or whatever year.
Fake. Those are fake Lombardis. Hey, Razor, actually, we have more division championships than that. When you think about it, if you go all the way back to the Walsh, they had to win the division a couple of times, 2 or 3 times. How many times they win? The 49ers never went in as we never had a wild card spot, did we?
No, I'm talking about going to the Super Bowl. Like, you know how you win the championship to go to the Super Bowl? That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about like NFC championship games, right? Because Rudy's counting NFC championships. Because they didn't have to play the AFC back then. It was the NFC championship versus AFC, NFC versus AFC, and then they finally had what they call as a Super Bowl, right? So NFC championships, we've won those on numerous occasions. So we're talking into the double digits as far as some NFC championship trophies go.
Yeah, we got so many. So I mean, he needs to chillax, go to his corner, go with Michael Sam, go with the male cheerleaders.
He's straining. We need to feel sorry for him. He's straining to be proud. So he came up with those trophies. And he's, before they left Cleveland and everything. I mean, Rudy's working hard on that.
Yeah, and real quick, back to that porn star. I'm not sure if you heard the new article. Not new, but it said that whatever she touches, she said whatever she touches turns into. Yeah. You already saw it. Never mind.
Yeah, I watched that video. Yeah, she gave it the finger pop and walked away like she said something. I see that. Oh God. Anyway, hey, but Razor, also, you might want to address the from worst to first real quick.
Regarding what?
The 49ers? See, there are those that can, Bucky Brooks, I laughed at him the other day, and his not his sidekick, but the other scout that works with him all the time, he's taking the 49ers at 10-6. Bucky refuses to do it. He says 49ers 9-7 will, is it 9-7 doesn't win a division, Bucky? God. And Bucky looks over at, what is his name? Anyway, he says, Bucky says, yeah, you really bought into this side. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. Come on, man. What are you talking about? I said, see?
Bucky
That's
Brooks.
what I'm talking about.
Bucky Brooks, look at damn donkey. I ain't taking anything what he says seriously.
No, he just cannot buy into the 49ers. I don't know what it is. He just can't make himself really say anything good. If he does say something good, he gives it with a backhanded compliment behind it, Oh, Bucky? God.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm taking anything they say serious. The only one I really buy in is that one guy from the morning football. What's his name?
Oh yeah, he's got a strange name. It's kind of hard to read, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy is the only one. The only source of trust because everyone else just talks smoke, BS, blah blah.
Well, you know what? It's season's coming up. Bucky's gonna have to eat crow pretty soon. I'm gonna stop watching him follow. I just follow the draft or path to the draft. I'm through with Bucky on that too. Hey, Razor man, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
All right, Ronbo. Real quick before I go.
Yeah, one more time.
This is for you, Rudy Pooh.
Same old Rams. Same old sorry ass Rams. So long. It embarrassed the city, embarrassed us. Oh! You talk about one team having a stranglehold over the other. The San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Rams 17 straight times. Last time the Rams won at all against the Niners, 1990.
1990, and I'm out. And Trez, Robinson ain't looking the damn team.
Oh, God. There you go. The truth has been told. All right, Razor. And hey, James, get out of here, James. It's East James. James, where you at, man?
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Hey, James, just that speaker again, or whatever you're using.
Okay. Sounding any better?
Well, kind of the same. James, go ahead and speak. Let me see what it sounds like.
I'm just sitting here listening,
Well, not too bad.
I was listening.
Okay.
I was listening at the other caller. Hold on one second. Hold on. Yeah, Ronbo.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the guy was talking about with Joshua Garnett. When he got drafted, his salary was only like 4 years for $9.3 million.
Oh, yeah.
So
Compared to McGlinchey.
yeah, and I think he's only set to make this year I think he's set to make like $1,125,000 for the season.
Ah.
So that's
Front
pretty
loaded.
much that's not a bad salary for a guard, and this may be the season that he gets it because I'm looking at to me, I don't think they're really sold on Jonathan Cooper yet. I think they believe that, even though they signed him, but you've got to look at the fact of a player that's been to, 5 teams in 4 years?
And injured almost every year. I wonder how much wear and tear that's done. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell, and he gets those fluke injuries like, all right, we walking through the tunnel to go to practice and you stump a pinky toe on your left foot. Mike, you got shoes on walking out on, cleats or something walking out on the field. You ain't in your backyard tossing it around with your big brother and your baby sister. But hey, I look at it like this, man. It's so much good going on, and I look at Jimmy G. He put it out there, and I don't think he had a reason to lie. And I think that's what really created the rift in New England. Is that he was Brady was probably going over to him. Yeah, that was a sharp throw, but look, this is what you could have did better. And Garoppolo probably said, man, listen, my day is coming. Don't you think yours is over? He's probably like, what the freak, man? Did you just say that to me? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Tom, you're 40 years old. Take a break.
I'm better than you on any given day with a patch over my right eye. Come on now. So hey, it is what it is, and I think this year that defense is really going to rise to a level that it's expected of them, especially last year with all the horror of a quarterback like that Hoyer destroyer. Oh my God! Just the headaches. I had to lay down at times with a wet cloth on. And then my wife, baby, you want me to rub your head? No, I want you to leave me alone, okay? If you don't mind. And the defense even hung in there, man. We lost games we were doing good up until about the middle of the third quarter. They were just gassed. They couldn't take it no more. This guy ain't put up a field goal in the last 6 quarters, maybe 2 field goals in the last 6 quarters, no touchdowns. And at the end of every game, we're starting to come together and we just got to fix it.
All your speeches, right?
Man, I would have loved to seen a squirrel with some sunglasses aiming a Glock 30 at him, okay? And saying, Brian, this one's for you, buddy. Pop, pop. Yeah. A squirrel with sunglasses on. It's just, he was just sorry, man. But this year, I'm still sticking to, I still love that guy, Kenny, that's with his theme song 13 and 3, because we got Jimmy G. But I'm telling you, I'm saying 14 and 2, because Jimmy G knows exactly what to do. And I'm telling you, I got a feeling that we're going to be in the biggest games of the season. Okay? I'm gonna just put that out there. The San Francisco 49ers, barring no injuries, no major injuries, and all goes well, we will play in some of the biggest games of the season. Okay?
Yeah.
The total season. I'm not worried about them LA Lambs, because I know Les Snead cannot sleep because he's knowing if we don't make the playoffs, I guess I'm gonna go have to sell lawnmowers at the Walmart or something.
That's right. All that money they paid for these dudes.
Yeah, and then this is the thing: they just like overlooking their key defensive players in Aaron Donald and go sign this guy, Brandon Cooks, who's been on 3 teams in 3 years, I believe it is. Yeah.
Gave him an extension.
3 teams in 3 years. If he was so super great, why didn't the Patriots give him an extension? Why didn't Sean Payton give him an extension? Sean Payton is in the top 5 of the best offensive guru type of coaches. Okay, he's about 4 notches below Shanahan, but I mean, he drafted him. So it's like, hey, it is what it is, and I'm thinking that I really respect the guy Razor that had stated that thank God it wasn't one of them Kardashian girls, because boy, they're like a cancer, man. I'm telling you right now. I would go to get on the elevator and seen one of them. I'd let them go. I'd tell them, nah, that's all right. You take it out, let it come back up and pick me up, because
oh God,
they
James,
just
man. Make that closing thought, because we're out of time. All of a sudden, it looked like everybody in the Empire has called in. Let's see how many we can get between it out. But good stuff from you as usual. But
yeah, man. But it starts this week, the training camp, and let's hope everybody can stay healthy and make it into the season. And I tell you, there's so much talent on this team that a lot of them younger guys are probably going to get put on the practice squad. But I'm going to tell you 2 people I'm excited about. Our receiver, Stephen Dunbar, wants to see what he can do in preseason. Julian Taylor, the defensive tackle. And believe it or not, I'm also looking at, who else is it that I was looking at? Well, anyway, that's who I'm looking at to be some breakout players, man. And I tell you what, this is going to be our year. Love what you do, Ronbo.
Hey.
Niner Empire, Niner for life, man. I ain't going to take
James.
up
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, hopefully, okay?
I'll be looking for you, too. All right, James.
All right.
Have a good night.
Have a good evening.
Yeah. And I see David Landrum, quest for 6. Remember, we haven't been saying that a lot last couple of years. We can say it again now. Thank you, Dave. What? Oh, my goodness. Cue the bell. It's Trey from VA, one half of the TNT Connection.
Finally.
That's what I say, Trey. Oh, man. Good to hear from you, Trey.
Brother Ronbo. Yeah. Been a long time, Brother Ronbo. How are we doing tonight?
I tell you, after reading Jimmy G, I tell you, it made my day. I was tripping as usual. And then I read Jimmy G talking about, I'm better than this dude.
Yeah.
What have we got here, Trey? What have we got?
Hey, look, man. He has the confidence, and I wonder what it is over the last few days. He's been feeling really good about himself, hasn't he? Just, maybe he had a little pick-me-up.
And lay me down at the same time. Those got to be, that's got to be a 49 triple D F or something come.
Hey, one thing we know about our quarterback is he knows how to score, what I'm saying, on and off. So, he's a gunslinger, if you will. He's a gunslinger, if you know what I mean, Well, just, you know what, Ronbo, this is a family program.
I know. We need to chill out and get back on track.
We're going to be I'm sorry. Oh, man.
It's okay.
How you been doing, buddy? How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing great, as I say. Looking at things here. That's why we're going to look at what's that guy's name on the NFL Network? Jeremiah something. He's on our side. Bucky Brooks cannot bring himself. I keep thinking that somebody in the 49ers organization, it may have been Jimmy G, must have peed in his cornflakes or something. But
something. I mean, they had to do.
I don't. Go ahead.
I don't know. The pallbearer of bad news. You know what I'm saying? It's been cute and cuddly. It's been great.
I forgot about that.
Ronbo,
That's what Trey does.
If you don't mind, can I please get one installment?
And now we bring back finally another segment of let me holler at you.
In the immortal words of my partner, one half of the tag team champion, it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
And so the following suspects, and they're suspects because they're being charged with not doing a damn thing. Let's just get that straight, okay? They're being charged with the act of not doing a damn thing. It's an extremely serious matter. Let's just start with my personal favorite, Eric Armstead, number 91. All right. You were drafted in the first round of 2015. Ronbo, we had 20 sacks last year. We had 20 sacks last year. 20? Hold on. We were no, because we were 30th in the league in passing, 30 down defense. There's 32 teams in the league, so we can't get to the quarterback. We drafted you in the first round. I want you off my team. I don't care how it has to happen. I don't care if we have to just straight release you. I'm not getting any production out of you. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the highest paid backup on the team. The highest paid backup on the team. Jimmy Ward. You're getting paid $8 million to be a utility. Maybe. Are you even going to beat out? No, you're not going to start. No, he's not going to start on the right side. Richard. He's not. He's not going to start on the left side against Kello. He's $8 million. He's probably not going to play both safety spots. He's got the battle for a nickel. Is that?
Nothing there either. K1's in there, and he's doing a fine job.
Not. Yeah, he's doing a great job, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But let's just move on because hold on. Let's just move on, Ronbo, because we're being Josh Garnett. Let's move on to you, buddy.
Trey, no holes barred tonight on Trey.
Ronbo, I am sick of these scrubs that have been taking up roster spots. Ronbo. Man. We are getting to training camp. Like everything else, I'm sorry, but I'm going to hear some thud and some pads in just about 4 or 5 days. There's going to be some hitting going on. My quarterback, I don't trust Josh Garnett to protect Jimmy G. Do you?
Yeah, I have to think about that a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have to. I need to see more. You're right. I have to go along with that now.
He hasn't played football. In almost 18 months. And the last time I saw him, he wasn't ready to play. So I'm concerned. But you know what? Let's just get a little bit of good news because we did the bad news. We're going to do some good news. Okay, Ronbo?
Oh, really? Okay.
I heard
this is special.
Please, yeah. It is. I heard a gentleman earlier. The good news is I heard a gentleman earlier question Jerick McKinnon's effectiveness in this offense, and I almost was sick to my stomach.
That was
because I feel clean. Like this was, well, it was pretty dirty the way he was doing them, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, it wasn't nothing. Now, Jerick is a bargain at the money that we're going to get. He is going to be Le'Veon Bell-esque. Not from a running perspective, but from a passing perspective. And here it is right here. I see Brady and Jerick McKinnon on the field together a lot this year. I see it a lot. Where Brady's going to be, Brady's going to stay in the back, and you're going to let McKinnon line up against linebackers and safeties. Jerick was not used the way that he can be. Jimmy will get it on point to him. And the one thing that Shanahan's offense did is use 2 backs very well in Atlanta in that second year in the pass game, the screen game. That's part of the reason why we got Brown out because we need more athletic linemen. Part of the reason why we brought over Richburg because we need more athletic linemen because we want to get out in the screen game and be a little bit better, man. So I feel like that's going to be, when I say McKinnon's going to be a top 5 fantasy back this year, and I'm calling it. It is what it is.
A
top
lot of people
5.
are saying that already, too.
Yeah. That is done. I appreciate you getting all those Niner crazies together before the beginning of training camp.
It's been too much fun. I was walking down Santa Clara Boulevard. I'm walking up on Levi Stadium. I see the smoke rising above the clouds. Man. Hey, Trey. And you know what, Trey? You know why Trez did that? Because he knew who was next.
Wait a minute.
He knew Solomon.
Finish.
This was sprinkling there.
TNT is back, baby. TNT is back.
Oh man,
Trez, I thought you was coming in.
Here, I second the motion on everything my partner here.
Well, see, he wasn't through yet. You see, Trez, you interrupted him before he got to Solomon T.
Ronbo. Oh.
Well, it won't be no talk. No, it won't be no talk about Solomon. He ain't been here for 3 years. Okay?
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
Solomon T ain't
Falling
been here
under
for
that.
3 years.
No, but you know what he has done with that precious number 3? He was the number 3 pick, right, Ronbo? Yeah, number 3 pick, right? Or something. Okay, and he started all 16 games, or a lot of not all 16. He started 15 games. 15?
I think he missed
14.
2.
Okay.
14. 2 or 3.
He missed a lot. He missed some games. He missed a few games. Okay, I know he had three sacks, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. But this isn't about that. Partner, how you doing?
Well, partner, let me tell you. Partner, he coming with he got a whole different attitude. He has changed his ways. I don't know if you've seen him lately in his interviews, man, but the dude ain't smiling no more. I don't know who that pissed him off. Solomon T, that friendly guy y'all saw last year.
Okay. You know what my problem is? You know what my problem with Solomon T is? I'm gonna be real with you. Last year this is my biggest problem. Okay. He looks like Russell Wilson, and he was acting like Russell Wilson, and that's great for an offensive player, but you got to be mean and nasty. You can't be walking around smiling all the time. I need him to grow a beard. I need him to get fierce. I need him to get dirty. I need to hit somebody next year. That's what I need.
You need to start hanging out with Jimmy G and find some of them sleazy women.
Man, I'm telling you.
Ronbo, our quarterback like to get wet, Ronbo. And he like to get a little wet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little wet, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying?
It may help his game.
We got us a bad boy. We got us a bad boy in town. You know, he's bad to the bone, Ronbo. You know, he like to get a little wet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I'm going to tell you something. When they showed him in that restaurant and she got up, I said myself, let me in on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get wet.
I mean, Trez, it took her 5 minutes to get that dress right. I mean, you know, I want to see with Taylor, man. Who is it that gets that clothes and measures her up? Did she say make it too small on purpose? Good
I don't know, but all I can say, hey, that's what I said. Good Lord. Hey, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me be in the room when it go down.
Well, Trez.
Well, you know, I just want to chime in my partner in here, you know what I'm saying? And Razor, I heard you. You know, don't
we know
it's
high. We know it's high. We know it's high tonight, Ronbo. Yeah. We appreciate you, Ronbo. Thank you for everything, brother.
Trey, good to hear from you, too. Because it was getting way too cuddly.
It's that time. It's that time of the year where, you know what I'm saying, it's training. We about to get, you know, the callers need training camp too, Ronbo. We had to take a break. We had to, you know what I'm saying, get ourselves together. You kept it going. And I think by the time the season gets here, it's going to be no holds barred, just like it always is.
And that's the way we like it.
That's the way we like it, man.
God.
Hey, appreciate you one last time, brother. Seriously, though, from your heart to ours, man. You always do this as a labor of love, and you know you give us that entertainment and put us in the right frame of mind. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Drake. I appreciate that, man. Look at that. And now that, as you say, it's on. Mo Trey coming up soon. All right, Drake. Have a great night.
Much love, Ronbo.
Hey.
We out of here.
Big Trez. One day we got to get Trez to show you his arms. Trez be like picking up trees now and whole weight apparatuses, not just the weight. Because he's bad. Bad to the bone. Bad. Oh. Where we at? Hey, Lee. Lee.
This next podcast goes out to all the Seahawks fans, all the Ram fans, and anyone that isn't down with the red and gold.
I don't fuck with you.
Wait, who does that? I ain't bleeping with you.
Fucking with you. What up, Ronbo?
Hey, Lee, I was reading something the other day, made me laugh because I said, now this is what it's about. There was somebody. Oh yeah, go ahead and make a deal with the Seahawks and get Earl Thomas and sign Dez already and stop this foolishness. I imagine that Lee would go along with this deal. I know it.
I'm all for adding talent, Ronbo, but I don't think we need Earl Thomas. We got 2 competent safeties, and
we got a
I
house
think
full.
we're good to just go this year. And just wait till next year, wait till the next free agency and see how the guys go this year, give them a chance. And then decide if we need to make any upgrades in any positions.
And you're right, and then they'll know more about how potent they are. And you're right, that's something everybody should realize. What Lee just says, let this team see what you got first. It's too early to start buying big package free agents like the Rams did. That was just crazy. See what you got first. And then you can go get the right guy. See, I like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, we do have a lot of question marks, obviously.
But the question marks.
A bit worried about pass rushing and our guard positions at the moment. Obviously, we're not sure who's going to fill that other guard at the moment. No one's really put their hand up, but we've got a bit of time preseason. So, if you look at our weaknesses last year, like cornerback, we've addressed it. That's probably becoming one of our strengths now, Ronbo.
Yeah. We really got. We're crawling with DBs. Crawling.
Yeah, our secondary looks good. Obviously, too, these people have said, we need a power back, but, we've got 2 good running backs. I think McKinnon's probably going to ball out, especially in the system under Kyle. Like, he's a perfect kind of back that he likes. So, I think, he, like Trey was just saying, he's going to get a lot of receptions this year, and then Brady's going to do a lot of running as well. And I think, we'll use both of them. So, I think we're going to be all right there. Obviously, there was talk about Le'Veon Bells and Julio Joneses and players like that. We can wait and see how our guys go for it. We don't have to rush into anything. We got salary cap. We've also got a lot of players that we're paying a lot of money that could be gone at the end of the year. The guys like the Jimmy Wards, Eric Armsteads, they're all on their last chances.
Eli Harold, getting paid a lot of money, though.
They've got no more years, and they're all on a lot of money, so that's a lot of cap space that frees up if we need to go that route and replace those positions next year or go after big names.
Yeah,
that could be on the free agency. Though. I was looking at that actually, Ronbo, at free agency next year, and people talking about where we're going to get our pass rusher. Obviously, if we finish well this year, we won't be in the top 10 picks or even maybe the top 15, so we might not get the best pass rushers, but there's a lot of guys that are going to be in free agency. Obviously, like the Khalil Macks and Donalds, those guys will be snatched up. Hopefully, their teams will probably get them because, they're guys that you just can't let go to free agency. But there's a lot of players. There's like Jadeveon Clowney. There's Anthony Barr from the Vikings. Ooh. All those guys are all going to be on free agency if their teams can afford to pick them up. And the Vikings don't have cap as it is. There's Brandon Graham from the Eagles. Yeah, there's DeMarcus
He's
Lawrence
still available, by the way, from what I understand.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have heaps of options to fill that void in the next year if we need to. So I think we don't really have to worry about it. Even if we don't pick high in the draft, there's a lot of options and a lot of guys that we can get outside linebackers and defensive ends.
And Lee,
so
as you use the term question mark, some of those question marks may stop being question marks and we'll have to change your name like Allen Iverson. The answer.
Yeah, well, like you said, we've got the Marshes and the Tattoos, and maybe they can produce something, like you said, it's the second year in this defense, so a lot of people are going to get familiar and be more suited. Like a guy like Armstead has been changing system every single year. He's finally in a system that he's going to know. So, we could see big things coming out of these guys. We won't even necessarily have to go after big names in those positions.
True. And just pay the people you got, and they're already familiar with the program. There's all kind of advantages if they'll just pan out. So, that's what you want to look for to happen or root for. So,
yeah. I'm looking for the battle to the receivers. That's another area where we've got so much talent. We don't know who's going to win and who's going to end up being at the top of the list. Obviously, you'd think Garcon and Goodwin would be up there, but then the guys like Taylor have got a lot of pressure from Bourne, Pettis, and Richie James, like those kind of guys.
Oh. If we carry
they're
7,
all going to be battling for positions.
And do you remember us carrying 7 guys? I forgot we had 7 guys, and when you count Victor Bolden Jr. and say we had 7 guys. We're going to have 7 this year. What I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We can afford to have 7 because we've got so much talent. But I don't know. I wasn't sure if we had 6. I was thinking we mainly had 6 last year. But
yeah, I thought it was only 6.
Guys like Victor Bolden are going to probably struggle away because he sort of shot himself in the foot with that positive test he got. So
yeah,
with how many guys there is, and
that moves
Dunbars
Burbridge,
and there's a few others.
Yeah, that moves Burbridge up.
Yep.
Yeah, man,
Aldrick Robinson and guys like that.
Yeah,
there's so many.
You know what? Aldrick could be that 6th guy though, and just for the reason Trez was saying.
Aldrick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Trez that likes me. I think I heard Razor say he's not going to make it.
He's 29.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I heard a bit about him though in the build-up in this preseason, so I don't know. Maybe they really like him, but they're all going to be. If we have 7, then obviously these guys could push in and just make the cut. Like someone else said, I like Richie James. Something about him. I hope he makes the 53, or because he probably gets snapped off the practice squad.
Immediately, the Hawks are
watching.
watching.
There, so yeah.
We got to go.
It's going to be interesting, eh? Thanks, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Hit Squad 9 Empire, and thanks for everything you do for us, Ronbo.
Thanks, Lee. Looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow, too. All right.
See you, mate.
Yeah. And... oh, Brian! Hey, Brian!
Hey, Ronbo, how are you?
Brian, doing great. Especially this team was developing such character already. When you think of Jimmy G making statements like he did to Bleacher Report, I just didn't see that one coming. I was shocked. I said, oh, my God. Did Jimmy just... I'm reading it. I don't believe it. So, I mean, I'm delighted. And the argument...
He should probably dial it down just a little bit. You know, I'm a family guy, but I do have to say it. I like Steve Young. He's the guy drinking milk in the locker room, while all the other guys are drinking champagne. So, but I love Jimmy G. But he might want to just social media right now. From the time YouTube exploded, players get really nailed for just doing normal things that they would be doing with their buddies, but now everybody's got a camera. So, yeah, good old Steve Young and his milk.
Yeah. We don't know what's in that
I'm really
milk,
optimistic. Yeah, what was in the milk, right? It was a hard knock, right? But I've said it before. I think we're going 14-2. I think the only teams that can really stop us is going to be like teams with elite quarterbacks. And just because you were elite at one time, you had a Super Bowl ring at one time, doesn't mean you're still in your prime. So I'm talking about like Eli. I don't think the Giants are going to be that scary for us. And there's other quarterbacks out there, but Rodgers and Wilson, I think, are going to be like our hardest games. Wilson's so tiny, and he runs around in the backfield, and it doesn't matter who we have out there, Eric Armstead or Buckner, none of them can get to him. So, and then Rodgers totally makes a difference with the Green Bay Packers when he's on the field. They are not the same team without him. And I really want everybody to stop with the Rams. We always beat the Rams. We need to worry about the Cardinals and the Seahawks. As long as the Cardinals have Fitzgerald, it doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball. That guy can jump up there and catch. As long as Wilson's in Seattle, we got to try to tackle his little guy. He's just too tiny out there.
I want to make you feel better about Fitz, though. It was Bowman's fault that Fitz got away with. Do you know K'Wan Williams contained him the entire game? I was asking during the course of that game, where's Fitz? K'Wan, I don't know what he did, but it took him out the whole play. Remember that last play?
How many games have we watched against the Cardinals? And at the end of the game, we just need to stop them. And where does Larry Fitzgerald catch the ball? The corner of the end zone.
Okay, but listen, that's what I was getting ready to address. Bowman called for some situation. Somebody lost a shoe. Something strange happened. He got Williams out of the play. Fitz was all by himself. It was Bowman's call. Had he left things alone, it's questionable as to whether Fitz would have got open. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but some players have it and some players don't. Yeah. And Fitz is one of those players. It doesn't matter what circumstances. That's the guy you try at the end of the game.
But
and
remember,
I'm just getting. I don't think Bradford's going to make it.
I was
long.
getting ready to tell you. Remember,
their
Palmer, Carson Palmer's not out there. Yeah.
No. But they got Bradford now, and he's like ice. He's going to get hit and get hurt week 2. He's not going to be out there very long. But that rookie, if he gets familiar with Fitzgerald, that's who we need to. When was the last time we beat the Cardinals?
Been a while.
Have they beat us 6 times in a row? When was the last time we beat the Hawks?
Yeah, we've not beat them
in
3 years.
The Hawks beat us like, what, 9 years? 9 games in a row for the Hawks, 6 games for the Cardinals. We beat the Rams all the time.
2014, 2014. Yeah, 2014. We last split with them in 2013. So 2014 up until, that's 8 times in a row. 2014.
And then the playoffs.
15.
In the playoffs.
16.
That makes 9.
17. That's 8. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We got to win our division if we're going to make the playoffs. And the Rams they're going to make the team. They were supposed to go last year. They missed their window. We're going to beat the Rams. We always beat the Rams. Okay, who's the favorite in LA? Not the Chargers. Not the Rams.
I think the Dodgers.
The Lakers. It's the Lakers now.
Hey, maybe not, because there's some, they still got to do it Lonzo. And, I don't know. I think he holds the team back. But the Dodgers have just picked up another ace pitcher, and they look awfully hard. They're starting to pick up momentum, so we'll see.
How many people are going to run out and buy a Dodger jersey?
Yeah,
How many people are going to buy
there's
a
already people
LeBron
running around
jersey?
Dodger jerseys that have no business. Don't even know who's on the team.
And my last question for you, I wanted to touch bases with you, is we got a lot of good quarterbacks this season that we're going to be playing, like a lot of good matchups. And I know there's some teams that you favor more than other teams, but you still have to say, he can play quarterback as long as, he stays healthy. So out of the I like Rodgers and I like Wilson, but out of our season that our opponents were playing, who do you want to watch? Other than golf, who else do you want to watch?
As far as quarterbacks, I'd be interested in watching play.
Yeah, against us
or
this
beat.
season. Who like not worries you necessarily, but who's going to definitely put some pressure on our defense?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers for sure. Out of all of them, Russell Wilson doesn't have the weaponry he needs to really hurt he can run around out there, but I don't think that's going to beat the 49ers. But I do worry about Aaron Rodgers, and he's got some added help on defense. He is the most cunning. I mean, this guy is really scary. So but Jimmy G's going to get fired up like you wouldn't believe to play Rodgers. I get a feeling we got that kind of a quarterback. So that should be good.
I think every time, certain events, he starts getting pumped up for, and he puts his head into that type of atmosphere. He knew the Jaguars was a playoff team, so he went out there and competed like the Niners were going to the playoffs. So I think the Niners definitely have something to prove this year. But
they do.
I definitely appreciate you letting me call in, and I'll get off the phone because it is hot tonight, and everybody hit that like. Thank you, Ronbo. Go Niners.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you. Talk to you later. Oh, man. It's so him. Oh, no, so me the money.
Ronbo. Come on, man. You got to give me a better introduction than that. You used to say, "Show me the money."
That's right. Let me do it again. It's time for Show Me the Money. Show me.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. First, I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done to us in the off season. You've been awesome. You kept the Niners spirit alive. I was always depressed in the off season, but it's good to hear you just talking about the Niners all the time.
Yeah.
So I relish every time you come on. So I really want to thank you for everything you do.
So many thanks. It's a sickness. I can't stop.
I have the same disease, but and definitely the Nighthawk fan club. I love each and every one. We bump heads sometimes, but we love our team. So it's always good to have good opinions, and we always resolve everything. But man, I love my Niner family. I love all you guys. I wish I could give you guys all a big hug because I love you guys.
Group hug time. And can we bring Jimmy G and his girlfriend too?
Well, you know what? Speaking of that girl, the porn star, I just want to tell you something. Everyone's ragging on him because she's 41, whatever. But you know what? At a time, and you and I could probably, I don't know, I know it was me, but when I was 11, 12, 13, went to my friend's house, and he got his dad's pornos, and I fell in love with one girl at the time. She's probably an old hag right now, but you know what? I would definitely... She was amazing at that age. You were sprung. So
I thought you were
her name
was
was Janie Robbins. Janie Robbins. Oh my God! If you ever Googled Janie Robbins, oh my God, yeah, I would.
Jamie Robbins.
So I think
there's so much crush.
Janie with an N.
Oh, Janie.
Janie
Robbins.
Yeah. Oh my God, she was incredible. But I think
I already theorized the
Jimmy.
same way. I think Jimmy might have been watching her when he wasn't supposed to, and now that he's grown up, he went and go check her out.
Yeah, he made his fantasy come true.
Yeah,
which I wish I could do, but yeah, I think it's a one and done thing. Yeah, so that's good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be in training camp on Friday. I just want to. I was gonna try to do a. I don't know if it's allowed because it's just practice, but I'm gonna try to do a barbecue. If they stop me, they stop me. But I'm gonna still try. I'm gonna try to do it illegally. But if anyone wants to hit up, I'll cook for you guys. Just look me up, PM me. Somi Mera. It's very easy to find. But I would love to cook for anybody who comes. Free meal, free drinks.
So, what makes you think that they won't allow tailgating? Do they? Because do they not do that?
They don't. They don't for games, but they never specified for the practice. So I'm gonna try to risk it. But my backup plan, I'm gonna bring deli sandwiches from Little Luca's down in Millbrae and South City, and I'm gonna have plenty of food for everybody who comes. So just PM me, RSVP, and I'll bring plenty of food and drinks for anybody who shows up.
Hey, check Somi out, man. He's getting the party already ready. Hey, Somi! Yeah!
Anyways, Ronbo, I just wanted to, I know you got a lot of calls to go to, but hey, love you. Love everybody. That's not Rudy, of course, but shout out
Rudy
to
can't get no love tonight.
Nighthawk fan
I think
club.
he's booted already.
Love all those guys.
Hey. And I'm sure we all love you back, Rudy. I mean, Rudy, look, see, you put that word in my mind, I can't get... Somi.
Well, you remember when Michael Sam called in, right? And he talked about doing Rams things. So,
God.
Anyways, Ramba, love you guys, but thank you for everything.
Yeah, appreciate you, fam. Thanks. All right, so you have a great night too. And there's Somi setting up shop, getting ready for this weekend. He's going to be out there. He's going to be cooking and everything else. Hey, Monroe.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Monroe. Man, Monroe, what's going on, man? We're talking about going from worst to first, getting all chuckling about 18.3 right guard or right tackle. And don't forget.
I just want to say.
Go ahead.
I just want to say something about the Jimmy G and the.
Well, I was getting ready to mention that. Yeah. You beat me to it.
I mean, come on, man. He's a human being, man. Why we gotta talk about this, man? We seen Alden Smith shoot AKs in the air.
Yeah.
And you know, man, and we seen people beat up their wives and stuff. This man is going out on a date with a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
I mean, here's the thing, Monroe. If it wasn't out on a date with a girl that actually needs somebody to help her carry her breast, nobody would have said anything.
He a young man. He got, like dude say, he got to get wet. He a young man. Let him do his thing. He ain't causing no harm. He ain't causing no domestic violence.
No. The thing was, if with the first girl he was seen out with the public, nobody said anything. It's, look at Jimmy. Oh, yeah. But he shows up with Kara and everybody. Oh, Jimmy, what's going on, man? That was the way that went. The next time you see Jimmy with the girl and it's not Kiara, everybody will have the same low-key reaction. Oh, she's nice. You can't be Kiara and not hear some noise. This is the way it goes.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Yeah. As far as like Joshua Garnett, he got to go, man. I'd rather have Cooper in there because he got more he had more reps and more playing time to play last year, and he been on the field, man. Can't get nothing out of Garnett, man. We gotta let him go. That's just dead weight.
Yeah, but no, we haven't seen him though. This is my only problem with Joshua. I'm not seeing him do anything yet. I want to see him get a few reps. I want to see, is he worth keeping or what? Passing judgment before we even see him. To me, what if he goes to the next team and we see him cut up, and then we're sitting there thinking, how can first thing we'll say, how can he look like that when he was with us? Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they should make their decision in preseason at least.
Yeah. That's my feeling. Let's see what he looks like. I'm curious. So
I'll give him that. I'll give him preseason. I'll give him that.
Next week.
That's 4 games. That's 4 games to prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But Jonathan Cooper can come in right away and be effective.
Yeah, I just wonder how his leg is doing. Jonathan Cooper is a damn good football player. Last year, he was really good in Dallas. He lasted a long time, too, for him. So we just got to, man, can he please avoid getting taken out of the game for weeks and weeks? That's the only thing about him.
Well, with the quarterback we got, I think he's going to keep them offensive lines healthy because it's quick release.
That's true.
I think,
Nobody got hurt after Jimmy G got in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was just saying that, but nobody got hurt after G arrived.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as far as, I still like to see Kendrick Bourne out there. I hope he get more plays.
He will. I think the 49ers going to take a good look at him.
Don't get me wrong to Garcon. He a true vet, but he don't got that. He don't got that quick step like Bourne do. You know what I'm saying? Bourne.
You know
what I'm saying? Bourne can be. If Bourne can be that Beckham. You know what I'm saying? If he get a chance, he can be that. He can be that old Beckham type, junior type receiver.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's more of a possession guy. Because Bourne he hasn't got that blazing speed.
He quick. He got speed.
He's
fast.
I mean straight line speed. He's good at getting in and out of routes. So he's one of the best on the team. So he'll always be open. But your getaway guys are still going to be Marquise Goodwin, Dante Pettis to a degree. I think Richie James has got that kind of speed. Once they get a step, they're gone. Kendrick is going to get the guy who's going to go down 30 yards, 40 yards easily, though.
Yeah, but see, Bourne got the everything. He got the speed. He got the height too. That's what I like about it. He got the height with that speed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm a huge Kendrick guy. I mean, he's making the team. I can guarantee that. Well, I stake any claim.
I'll be honest. It's kind of hard to say, man, to start him. Like he's putting pressure on them, the starting receivers. He's putting pressure on them.
Hey, Kyle, he'll start him in a heartbeat. If he beats out Garcon or anybody else on the team, he'll start.
He's not gonna start. He's not gonna beat Goodwin, but you know what I'm saying. He got a better shot being Garcon over Goodwin. He ain't gonna beat Goodwin because Goodwin is the fastest player in the NFL.
Went to another level with that statement. Hey, Monroe, I look for you tomorrow. Okay.
All right, Niners! Ronbo out.
Yeah. I like it. Let's go. Hey, there's Repent. Repent.
What's up, Ronbo?
Repent. Are you at home? Oh, there he is.
Good,
hey, bro. We haven't talked to you in a minute. How's everything? How was yesterday?
Oh, man.
We know how yesterday was. Repent just got permission to call in, I can tell, and that's why you get the little in there,
Oh man, I got it right in at the last second. We're actually praying.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Saying goodnight to the kids. You know how it is.
That's so good. Well, Repent, we have tonight, we're celebrating the fact that McGlinchey is no longer a guy that needs to be signed. They've already signed him. And we like the from worst to first concept even more now. And, of course, everybody's favorite playboy about town, Jimmy G.
Oh, man. You know what? I got a lot to talk about, Ronbo, but I'm going to keep it, I'm going to get straight to the point, man.
All right.
First of all, it's a relief. McGlinchey signed. There's so many guys we could think of, like Crabtree, that didn't sign when they were supposed to, and I know it provides the coaches some peace of mind, some ease, to know that people are going to be at camp, So,
especially rookies.
Yeah, especially those rookies, man. But, I don't know if you saw the segment that Bucky and the NFL Network had. I was wondering if you were referring from worst to first for that reason. Was that the reason?
Yeah, no, I was looking at Jeremiah, and he's always with Bucky. Yeah, Jeremiah's all enthusiastic about the 49ers, and Bucky's still over there shooting little daggers. I said, what is with Bucky Brooks? And I saw that. It's just, let's talk about this with the guys, man. I mean, is it impossible for us to go from worst to first? And then this is where I was going from. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched it, and I was insulted when he said, maybe it's not from worst to first, but from worst to playoff, playoff, what do you call it? Wild card. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Daniel Jeremiah had us in a 10-6, and Bucky Bucky had us in as a wild card? Or Daniel?
I think they both. I think it was Jeremiah that said 10-6 wild card. Bucky had us at 8-8. Apparently, we're going to only win 2 more games next year. Okay, even though
with a lighter schedule. God.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't. Ronbo, that's why you can't listen to them because
Bucky. He's been like this for weeks.
They don't even know what they're talking about, man.
I mean, come on.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how some of those guys got the job, keep their job. I think some guys on your show can do a better job.
Oh, granted.
About the 49ers. But Garoppolo's the reason why. I'm still a big believer, Ronbo, that I do see 13-3, 14-2, and those 2 to 3 teams that beat us, I still don't know who it's going to be. The only reason why I even see the Niners losing some games is because there's going to be some games that are close, and it's going to be it's going to come down to a field goal kick. You know what I'm saying? So,
or mistake.
Even though a field goal kicker is pretty good, I still think we're going to have a chance to win those games. I mean, there's going to be a number of games, Ronbo, where it's going to be like a bye week for the Niners, meaning we know we're going to win it. We know the Niners are just going to cruise past this team, so there's only, like I said, a couple games. And one of those teams that I still believe we're going to win is not even a doubt. It's going to be the Raiders, okay? Don't let the Raiders think for 1 second they got a chance to beat the Niners, okay? I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. And that's why I don't worry about the Chargers either, Ronbo, because they remind me of the Raiders. They stumble. They make stupid plays. They'll be like, with the Chargers, they'll have like 400 yards passing with like 3 fumbles from the running back and receivers.
They are good at stacking meaningless stats. That's true, especially Philip Rivers. Yeah.
And they're going to have a mishandled punt, a mishandled punt that's going to go for a touchdown for the Niners. Man. That's what I see is going to happen. Don't get me wrong. The Chargers are good. Yeah. It's just that they make a lot of sloppy mistakes. But you know what? Garoppolo, I love the Bleacher Report that came out about it.
Isn't that awesome?
I kind of hear where he's coming from, where he says, you gotta believe that you're going to be the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm more and more convinced, and we talked about this, that Garoppolo really was the replacement for Tom Brady. And we're not talking about, okay, Tom Brady's about to retire and we got somebody that can take over. No, we're talking about, no, we don't care, Tom Brady, how well you're playing right now. We got somebody who's ready to dethrone you, okay? Mm-hmm. Which is completely different in my opinion,
Oh, so, absolutely.
And Ronbo, look, man, I hear a lot of people talking about this still, but the whole thing with the porn star, it still kind of bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would admit,
it's
as a Christian, over in 2 weeks. I would admit, as a Christian, I have my own personal morals and values. All right? And I'm not saying that she's a bad person.
No.
I'm not, if he wants to be with her and get married, then that's what I hope to see. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not going to happen, Repent. I'm telling you.
No,
Jimmy's
I know it's not going to happen.
In about 2 weeks, I would bet money on it.
That's probably the last of them we're going to see them together. But I will say this, Ronbo, is, as you know, to be the face of the franchise, to be the quarterback of the future, to be representing the NFL, no matter how you want to put it, you have to conduct yourself at a higher level. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying?
You got to set better examples. I mean, Jimmy, there's children watching you. Jimmy, you can't have girls that take 5 minutes to pull their clothes together. That doesn't look good. So you're right.
and Ronbo, just so you know, I read an article. They were talking about there was a sports sponsors guy, and he was saying that this does hurt Jimmy Garoppolo's image. He goes, whether you want to admit it or not. He goes, he has sponsors that want to know that he's a role model. He has sponsors that do not want to be associated with anything like this. You know what I'm saying?
God,
so it's like
we got to stop there, Repent, because Jimmy's going to bring up a lot of issues. He's got to get rid of Kara. He just cannot be hanging out. So we'll see what happens. I think he's going to call it. Somebody's going to say, his mom is probably on the phone. He's probably not answering. So I think that'll end soon. Anyway.
Like I said, Ronbo, don't get me wrong. If he wants to wife her up and say, hey, look, this is serious, then I respect that.
It? Yeah, okay.
If it's looking like a fling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness, it doesn't look good. You get what I'm saying? It just doesn't look good. That's all I can say.
And I fully understand, Repent. And a lot of us are looking at like, what are you doing, Jimmy? Anyway, hey, Repent, let me see you tomorrow, man. We got a few more calls we're going to take and say it tonight.
All right,
have a great
man.
night, bro.
Good night, man. Good show, man. Good laughs.
Thanks, Repent. Oh, God. Jimmy's going to have us talking for a long. He's got to. Although, look, Jimmy enjoys playing. So I got a feeling he's going to stop playing soon and move on to the next one. Just hopefully she's not worse. Well, I don't mean worse in that way, but I mean more of a visual. I mean more of a spectacle. There's no way you can put this. It's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Show.
Ronbo.
Yo. You there,
What's
Show?
good, man?
Hey.
Long time no talk.
Yeah, I know, Show. I mean, lots happened since last time we talked. Mike McGlinchey's now
I can see that.
under contract. And we're going from worst to first. And Jimmy Garoppolo has completely lost his mind. he's dating women who can't carry their boobs around by themselves.
I have a feeling he hung out with Gronk too much when he was over in New England and kind of.
Oh, you party boy.
Kind of took a few pieces out of his playbook.
Yeah. I forgot about Gronk. Although Gronk never got caught with women quite that voluptuous. Cutes, but
See, that's
nobody
the
like
page
that.
That is the page that Jimmy Garoppolo should have taken out of Gronk's play, but keep your love life on the down low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do not need to be seen with the porn star when you're the face of a franchise who's won 5 Super Bowls and has complete faith and confidence in you to give you $137 million to win them a 6th Super Bowl. That
true.
makes you look bad, you know?
Yeah.
But enough about Jimmy Garoppolo. Ronbo,
That's what Kara
I hope
said.
Razor left his car running tonight, and I hope all those keyboard warriors in the chat had their mommies pull their diapers up on tight for them tonight, because they are not going to like what I'm going to have
Here
to say
comes
tonight.
something bad. Here
Everyone
comes the pain.
Everyone needs a slice of humble pie, including those 13-3s, 3ers, and 14-2ers who I don't know why they think that we're going to be going that route when we ranked 32nd our second to last in the red zone last year as far as scoring goes. And if our red zone struggles continue this year, we aren't getting very far. We are going to be either the record that Colin Cowherd has predicted us to be 8-8, which, by the way, Colin, you're on my shit list. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but you're.
I was wondering why you quoted him.
I lose.
Okay. Right.
I lost all respect for Colin Cowherd when he had us as a Super Bowl dark horse team. He talked us up, and then he comes out with his crap. You know, I believe we're going 11-5 and 10-6. That is where I think we're going. If our red zone improves this year, which I think it will, because of McGlinchey and Lynchburg and McKinnon. I think that'll help us out tremendously and open the passing game up a little bit there.
And a better understanding of the offense. Sure, you got to remember that too. That's key.
Yeah. Yeah, and secondly, all you Kendrick Bourne fangirls need to pipe it down a little bit on him.
Okay,
especially you, Ronbo, the president. Especially you, Ronbo, the president of the fan club.
I am indeed
the president
and
of the
spokesperson.
Fan club.
Yes.
Yes, and he is not going to be stealing any snaps from anybody this year. He's going to get less than 20 snaps, I think, this year. And if that happens, and Julio Jones were to come to us next season, he's on his way out the door, Ronbo. Whether people like it or not, that's just the nature of the business. He's going to be somebody else's, either number 2 or number 3 or number 1 or whatever on somebody else's team. You know, that's just the way the business goes. You know, he's not.
Just tell us how you feel about Kendrick. Okay?
I don't know what people see in Kendrick Bourne. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I'm glad you said that, Show.
To have everybody so hyped up about him. I mean, he made one good catch between 2 defenders
all season long.
Rumbo, you and I could have done that on any given Sunday.
Hey,
in
how about
the
that
last
play
5 games
against the Titans that won the game and set up the field goal? Show, you know what? All year long, every time Kendrick does something, you know, I'm glad you're doing this. I'm going to be calling your name out. Show's boy did it again.
And I know every time you say Fred Warner's name, you think of my name all the time.
I'll see. Here we go. He's got to take his credit for Fred. He mentioned Fred before we drafted him. Okay.
Anyways, but back to Kendrick.
Yeah.
If I am proven wrong about him, I will ship you a Kendrick Bourne jersey, Ronbo.
Oh, God, yes!
If I am wrong about him, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong about him. Especially if Julio were to come, which I am 90% sure guaranteed that he's going to be heading our way because he is very familiar with Kyle Shanahan's system, and he can immediately plug right in, and it won't take that long to get the playbook down because he already knows the verbiage, he already knows the plays, and he already knows the routes that Kyle wants him to run. You know what I mean? So I think that's why we didn't take a huge bite. I think that's why we didn't take a huge bite at the wide receiver position in this free agency because Kyle
Julio
knew
was going to be
Julio
available.
Jones. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Julio's, what is he, 29? I just don't know if the 49ers are going to be willing to up a lot of ante. What does he want? Do you know?
I don't think they're going to be getting anything for him next year because they're going to cut him next year.
No, I mean,
they
what
just
does Julio want?
Calvin Ridley, keep in mind that.
No. What does Julio want right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, honestly. He's not Odell Beckham Jr. He's not that high in the sky right now as far as what he deserves, you know what I mean?
So
you know what I'm talking about?
Because I'm not hearing dollar. I don't know why is Atlanta having so much trouble restructuring his contract is what I don't understand. I mean, what are they paying Julio now?
Because they want to phase him. They want to phase him out because it was lack of production in their offense after Kyle Shanahan left. And
yeah, you could be right. He's not. He could end up with the 49ers. I mean,
Trez would have a more better insight in this because he's right there in the heart of that whole entire situation in Atlanta.
Yeah,
he can answer all your Julio questions.
Yeah, enlighten us, Trez, tomorrow. You're right. Trez is right there where the talk is going on back and forth. You might be right amongst the fans and everything else. So. Because if anybody would have told me that Jimmy Ward was going to be a 49er, I would have said, not Jimmy Ward, Jimmy G was going to be a 49er before he was one, I would have said.
I didn't even think he was going to be a 49er. I thought we were getting Kirk Cousins.
I did too. I would have bet my last. I'd be a street person right now because I would have bet every last thing I owned on Cousins being a 49er.
And I didn't even think John Lynch would. I didn't even think John Lynch would have the balls to ask about Tom Brady either.
Yeah.
We
know about John Lynch now. John Lynch there's no boundaries for that guy. So let's continue tomorrow because I guess we'll get running a little later. All right. But good stuff, Show.
Shout out to Vader, by the way.
Who?
Time I haven't heard Vader in a long time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Vader.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah,
all right, and shout out to the Nighthawk fan club and everybody. Shout out to Trez, my partner, a.k.a. Steven. Screaming Stephen A. Smith. Skip Bayless wants to hear more from you, Trez. Even though we don't agree on Solomon Thomas, we need to have our back and forth banters on this show in the course of the season again. All right, shout out to everyone. All right,
night, Joe.
Ronbo, night.
This show came in and made me the chairperson of the Kendrick Bourne. I'll take it. I like Kendrick Bourne. Don't understand why he had such a problem with him. All right. We got it. Hey, it's AJ. AJ checking in. AJ!
What's going on, Mark? What's going on, man?
AJ, man, we're just sitting back here and trying to see if we can go to first place this year and looking at the conditions in which we have to go through to get there. We got Mike McGlinchey signed. That's a good thing. And everybody's just, you can hear this murmur, this crowd saying, Jimmy G said he could beat Tom Brady. He's better than Tom Brady. He said he could do a better job than Tom Brady. That's the best thing of the day. I'm better than this dude. This is Jimmy talking. So, some people think Jimmy needs to calm it down. And then some of us, like me, I think it maybe didn't need to be said, but he possibly could end up being better. He's only in his, fourth year and 26, 27, somewhere here. Yeah, Jimmy G's still a child. So, the sky is the limit. With the next 5 years, ain't no telling what's going to happen with him. So, yeah.
Damn, boss. Yeah, man. I feel like we got enough. We got enough going on. With Jimmy G with the porn star, but I mean, if he wants to go there, I mean, that's fine, man. I mean, whatever floats his boat, man. As long as he don't get in there and get the stuttering, stepping, and not. I hope he has some footwork like the Jet out in the pocket.
Ooh,
I mean,
that's not footwork, just a human. Man.
Yeah, he's saying he. I mean, and your boy Tom Brady was good and great and all that, but I mean, he did get away with a lot of of the quarterbacks who basically can get less hits because when Joe Montana was in and Steve Young, quarterbacks was all just as good as just as good as got as far as getting hit anywhere from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, they gave him a lot of. They wanted him to be the face of the NFL. So and then the owners started saying probably to themselves, that's lots of money we invest, and we gotta make sure we protect our investment. That's what the narrative was. But I mean, I doubt it. I still feel like it was some BS because I mean, if that was the case, Joe Montana should have had it. A lot of other quarterbacks should have had it before then. If the investments were so stifling, and they needed to make sure they quarterbacks can stay afloat. But man, enough of that. I'm looking at how the hell they talking all this Seahawks stuff about Earl Thomas not being able to get his contract signed and how they gonna have to get back to being number one again and all this. But man, I don't feel like they're gonna ever get number one again. I still feel like that was once and twice they had their opportunities. They got one out of two, and that's as far as it's gonna get because we're gonna do the rain dance.
Wait a minute, AJ, the Seahawks. You've heard conversation about getting back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're gonna be back to being because they got the best, supposedly the best quarterback in that division, Russell Westbrook, and not Westbrook, Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
I'm thinking about basketball and football at the same time. I'm tripping.
Right, is Westbrook. There is a Westbrook. No, the Seahawks got some retooling, some rebuilding to do, so that's a joke. But anyway.
Yeah, they got some retooling to do. That's why the NFL quarterbacks and people that think they're going to be doing something really huge is going to get a rude awakening. So, I mean, I'm just looking forward to us getting down. You know what I mean? Like, really getting down. So, if we're going to make it, we got to make it with a huge assertive punch against the Lambs, the little Lambs, Silence of the Lambs, and we got to assertive punch against the not the Cardinals, but the other team, the Seahawks. So if we can do that, those two things in our division, and really make some noise, bro, we're gonna take everybody else by storm. I think we can do it. And what's so interesting is the fact that this lady that he went out with, Mr. Jimmy Garoppolo, and she said some things like he's going to go make it to the Super Bowl. And like the article was saying that she mentioned us going to the Super Bowl and everything she says and everything she does or
everything she touches turns to gold. And she gave it the finger pop too, AJ. Did you see that? And walked away.
She a bold lady for this. She real bold.
I like her. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I think she's hilarious. I can see why Jimmy might enjoy talking to her. She's got to be funny.
She got to be. Just imagine if he stayed with that for 20 years, and he literally stayed in the NFL for half of that. That means he gonna go to the Super Bowl every year. I mean, come on, what kind of rationale is that?
Nah, I don't think. You know what? She would not allow Jimmy to get that close. Yeah, you know what? Everybody's afraid that Jimmy's gonna. It's not gonna be like that. She's not gonna allow Jimmy to get too close. She's that type. Jimmy, you know what? We can be part-time friends, but let's not get too crazy with this, okay? You've got your career, and come on, you're not supposed to be hanging out with me. You're this superstar of the San Francisco 49ers. She seems like that type of lady. She's over 40, so everything is clear and rational with her. I guarantee you. So, he'll be fine.
No wonder she looks so weird and plastic and fake. Because I was like, man, she looks tired. Like, all I see was all this extra additives and silicone. I'm like, Jimmy G is dealing with something like that. I mean, what's really going on, man? What's with the psyche, man?
We have a theory on it, AJ. You know how you sneak around when moms and parents ain't watching, and you be watching film when you was a kid that you wasn't supposed to be watching? And we figured Jimmy must have fell in love with her. It was like 14 or 15. You know when you get a little crazy, 13, 14, 15. He's in there watching footage. Wow. What's her name? Kyra. And so he gets old enough. Hey, you know what? I was a big fan of yours. I was, 13, 14, 15. And she probably thought that was funny. And then he started winning. I bet you had to trace back how they got started in the first place because they won't reveal how they met each other in the first place. Bet it's something like that.
That's some criminal minded shit he on, man. That's some criminal minded shit he on. Why is he even offering his body to somebody who's been slammed on the mattress 100 million times already? I mean, what you gonna get out of that? Like, what you gonna get out of it?
Hey, well, AJ, she's got technique and she's got style. You know. As soon as Jimmy G leaves, he's gonna say, "Whoa, okay. I guess I'm going to leave you alone for the rest of the season. I'm not going to be able to play football, huh? Anyway, I'll give you a call a little later."
Bruh, hey, Ronbo, man, got that face of older, and she looked like she was just so like a stiff board. I mean, like you said, she got technique, but she had that Arnold Schwarzenegger body, but in a female version. I mean, it was just weird, man. I was just like, what the heck? For me, that's my
AJ, you're talking like a man in love. Stop. AJ's fucking calling Jimmy G up. Hey, Jimmy, man, is Kara there, man? You need some help?
Man, tapping that ass. 1, 2, 3. Wait, jail ball team, man.
We gotta go, AJ. We're going crazy here. We gotta get back to football anyway. AJ, we'll see you tomorrow, man.
Okay. Hey, what happened to the notification? I don't get them no more. You must have slowed them down a little bit.
Not sure, AJ. I sent out a notification. Something may have went. Sometimes it may be a glitch, but yeah, could be. There'll be one tomorrow. Let me know, AJ, if you don't get one tomorrow around 6 o'clock, because that means something went wrong.
Okay.
All right, AJ.
Right,
have a good night, fam.
Gone.
Yeah.
Niners.
AJ. We got to stop with Jimmy G and his girlfriend, okay? We really do. Okay. Wait. And now, hailing from the great state of Florida, weighing in at 3'15", 6'10", nothing but solid rock, the chairman and founder of the Heart Foundation, it's Mike the Hitman Hart.
Ronbo.
What's up, Mike?
Appreciate that lovely introduction, man. Makes me feel stupendous.
Mike, you so cool, man. Of course.
Ronbo, first of all, shout out to you, Ronbo.
Oh, thanks, man.
Shout out to the whole Heart Foundation and even all the haters of the Heart Foundation.
There's a lot. There's a lot. Not only that, but the 49er fans in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, because I don't have haters in the Niner Empire because we all are family. But I have haters outside the Niner Empire, so shout out to them, though. I appreciate them.
Bucky Brooks is one of them, too.
Hey, add them on to the list, man. It's all good. I put them all in the sharpshooter. But I want to say, Ronbo, some few things real quick. Normally I don't come on Monday nights, but I had to make a special guest appearance on occasion.
Hey.
I heard a lot of these calls when I logged in, man, and a caller struck out to me and said we don't have to worry about the Rams, it's the Seahawks and the Cardinals. So first, we don't have to worry about anybody. Let's rephrase that mindset. They got to worry about us.
True. Real true, actually.
Number two, if we're talking about within our division, last time I checked, the Rams won it last season. The Seahawks are trending down. They haven't been the same since they coughed up the ball at the 1 yard line. The Cardinals are just inconsistent. They don't know what they are. Their quarterback situation, they don't even know what's going on. And the Rams are the team right now that has caught some momentum, made some off-season acquisitions that people in their area feel real good about. But at the end of the day, the Niners is the team to beat. Now, we're just going to go out there. We can let the Rams have it on paper or whoever, but we're going to go out there and do what we do. We're going to play Niner football, and we're going to bring it home. I remind all these people in the division one thing. We have more Super Bowls than our entire division combined. Let that sink in, okay? Just let that sink in before you start stepping to the Niners, talking about slow down on our optimism and
all this talk about what you did in the past. Remember, we have more Super Bowls than our entire division. We can loan you one, and we probably still got more than y'all. So I just wanted to get that off my chest real quick. And also, Ronbo, for the whole Niner Empire, pay attention, damn it, because I'm speaking. Now, because it's late out here on the East Coast, man, and I know people falling asleep, but we ain't going to have that when Mike Hitman speaks. So check this out, Ronbo. I thought about something, and I gave this to the Nighthawk fan club, so I got to give it to the Ronbo show.
You all right?
You know, Ronbo, it dawned upon me how many haters we have, because when we're ascending to the top and all these people coming out the woodwork, people from L.A., Rams, and all these other folks out here talking this trash, they always want to say, oh, you're a bandwagoner. Well, you know what I say? I say this. This is how the Hart Foundation encourages the Niner Empire to respond to that. You know what we say, Rumbo?
What do we say?
You don't have to prove your fandom. You just do this right here. You ask them, how many Super Bowls do we have? They're going to say 5. You hold up all 5 of your fingers. Put it in their face, Rumbo. Put it close to their face. Take 4 of them down and leave the middle one up.
That was so The Rock-esque. I loved it.
That's all I want to say tonight, Rumbo. I'm gone, man.
I know where you were going with that. I love it.
I have spoken.
Okay, there you go. Mike has left his mark. Well, Mike, appreciate you getting in here, man. And yes, all right. We'll
Mike, drop the mic, Ronbo. I'll be back. Mañana.
Boom. Oh, God. And it's the Wretched Drummer. We've not talked to him in a long time. Hey, Wretched Drummer, come on in, man. Wretched Drummer is actually he really is a drummer. I've seen photos of him sitting in front of his drums.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing? I don't usually do that, but since it's Monday night, you already know.
You know, it's you got to come in. You got to come in past the tarmac and into the ring, and of course you got to have your music. But yeah,
got to come in high. How's it going, man?
Hey, man, you know what? We're looking at, first of all, congratulations to us. We do not have to worry about our right guard anymore. He's already signed. We're talking about going, no matter what Bucky Brooks says, we're going from worst to first. And, of course, Jimmy G just having a week. First of all, he's got a girlfriend that's way too luscious for the average guy. And also he says things like, I know I'm better than this dude. He's talking about Tom Brady. I said, wow. This is the first time. He says he's always, he's never said that publicly. But, he did today, or when he gave the Bleacher Report that report, right? So it's kind of funny that Jimmy G is getting more spotlight than he probably should be getting for the wrong things. He's still our quarterback. That's it. And wait, this is Terrell Owens. That's my quarterback.
That's what I said. I was like, that's my QB. That a boy. Hey, he's single. He's a millionaire. He's not ashamed. He's not hiding it like the rest of the NFL where they're just meeting him in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let him do his thing as long as it doesn't affect him.
Good
as long
point.
as it doesn't affect his game. I mean,
good point.
You know
He's not sneaking
That's
around.
That's all I got to say about it.
Good. You're right. You're right. Not sneaking around, getting caught by TMZ, coming out in disguises or anything. Public with it, you guys got a problem with this, go ahead. But,
Yeah. Yeah. And, McGlinchey, I like it. I mean, he's coming along as they were saying he was struggling with, what was it, run blocking or pass protection?
Pass protection. His run blocking is great.
Pass protection.
It's pass protection. But with Jimmy G, you know what, Reggie?
Yeah.
That's not serious because he's not going to be back there holding the ball that long. And the way Kyle runs that bootleg and rollouts and things like that, that may be nullified, or at least not so severe. So I'm not real worried about that. The run block is serious. You got to get that done. Athletic, big, strong. That's what we need. That's Mike McGlinchey.
He's a big dude. I know Joe Staley, showing him the ropes and everything. So he'll improve on that pass rush, I bet.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, after hearing everything, I've been, listening in for these past few months I haven't been on, and
I just want to like remind like how I found your show was during the Tonsula era. And we've came a long way, you know. It's been hell. We've been through hell and back, but we've always been, you know, we've always been here supporting, and you know, thank you for giving us this platform for everybody to come in, and like how people are saying, all the bandwagons are coming and this and that, and you know what, whatever, you know, it happens, you know, that's what happens with when you start winning games, but everybody else will know like who's really there. That's why the other day I was wearing my Niner hat at the bar and somebody was like, oh, Jimmy G. And I was like, man, I was with them. I was all in during Tip Kelly. I was all in during Tom Sula. Don't start talking about Shanahan right now all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, make it clear. Dude, I not just now become a 49er fan, man. You holler about Jimmy G all you want to. He just got here. I've been here for days. Like, I don't know. That's a good point. Don't let anybody start talking about, oh, yeah, here comes another Jimmy G fan. What? Man, I can tell you all the way back from whatever year, who was on the roster, how many games he won. Don't tell me I'm listening to that guy here. Yeah, good point. Get ready for that.
Man, man. And I don't know if you've seen my post, but I met Adrian Colbert and Witherspoon and Santa Clara at the mall.
I see that. I said, look, wretched, man. I was doing something else. I hit like and left. You got to come back and make a comment on that.
What? No, it was cool.
How often does that happen?
I'm not sure. I think he just did it like out of the blue. He hooked up with Shoe Palace, and they did it for free for the fans. And it was just Colbert posted it. I remember you posted it too, and that's how I found out about it.
Yeah.
And then it said with guests. So I'm like, all right, who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be there? Me and my friend were like, oh, hopefully Sherman or Jimmy G is there. But I'm like, nah, Jimmy G, you know, he can't be on public like that, or at least not for free. And Sherman, you know, he might get mobbed because, you know, people aren't too happy about him, you know, some of them, when he came out here.
Richard, do you know some people that are still mad at Richard that are 49er fans? Or Seahawks fans?
49er fans, some of them are starting to come around now, but a lot of them are still, like, iffy about it because he hasn't done, you know, to them he hasn't done anything yet, you know. But
True. We haven't played yet.
It was funny because when I was in line, Chancellor James was also there, and he was just like talking to the crowd. He was like, "All right, guys, we're gonna do a little game. Whoever gets this question right is gonna win this signed football for me, Witherspoon, Colbert, and Bolden Jr." And I was like, "All right, cool. What's the question?" And then he was like, "All right, what is Colbert's favorite band?" And then I was like, "Oh man," because I saw on Colbert's Instagram he had a Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt, and he had.
Was he a Peppers fan? All right.
Yeah, and then somebody raised their hand. I was like, damn it. And then they're all Metallica. And then he's like, wrong. And then he pointed at me. And then I was like, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then he just like, his face and his reaction was hella funny because he just like flipped out and everybody in the crowd looked at me. And then he just pulls me out of the line. He's like, oh, no, you get to come in. You get to come in past everybody. Here's this ball. And then there's like, hey, Colbert, he got it right. And then they're all laughing. Oh, man. The number one thing I told them when I met them, I was like, hey, man. I was like, They say we don't got a secondary. They think we don't got a secondary. And then they thought I was going to talk smack. But I was like, you know what? They're going to find out real soon. They'll find out real quick. And I was just like, you know what? Send the Raiders packing out of the state. You know, give them that L. Get them out of here, man. Like, this is our bay now. And they're just laughing. I was like, all right, boys, quest for 6. I'm out of here. And it was just awesome, like, meeting them.
And you know what? As you walked away, you said, dream of California. And Colbert would have been like, hey, that's my jam. That would have been funny.
But it was awesome, man. And I was at that Titans game. I don't know if you see my post. I was there. It was amazing, man. I was on Titantron like 3 times. I was that dude getting up on every third down, just screaming my head off, and everybody around me would start joining in, and like, it was just amazing. And Kendrick Bourne was phenomenal in that game. Like, I saw that in person.
Wait, say that again. Kendrick Bourne was what?
Oh,
I want to make sure Big Show hears you.
Phenomenal in the Titans game that I was at, watching it in person.
Mm-hmm.
He came in clutch, man. His routes, you know, his little. Oh man, he's just fast. He has good hands.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing I'll say about him is that he almost got kicked off the team, but for being late once, right? I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
Kendrick Bourne talked about it. I seen it in one of the interviews. he was late to training camp like last season, and Shanahan pulled him into his office, and he's just like, all right, like, you're an undrafted free agent. What are you trying to do with your life? Do you want to get kicked out? Because that's what's about to happen if you keep showing up like this. And you're just like, oh, no, whatever. And Shanahan's like, all right, I'm going to give you benefit of the doubt. I'll give you one more shot. But if you're late again, you're off the team. Ooh. And obviously it was like a reality check for Kendrick. He's just like, oh, man. And I'm pretty sure that's what made him start studying hard. And, like, he has, like, a different fire in him because he realized his NFL dream was almost over, off of that mistake.
Man,
so,
I would have never thought Kendrick was like even. I can't even imagine him being late in the first place because I thought this dude, the way he's dedicated his workouts and everything, thought he was real serious. I was surprised.
Yeah, that was after after he almost got kicked out though. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that's why that's what we're seeing now is because of what happened
Kyle
before last season started. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he gave him a shot. Like, and our coach, we believe in him so much. We love him. Like he knows what's up. He's not just gonna like give anybody a second shot. Obviously he sees something in him that he can utilize, and he's young. So I don't know about what all this talk is about Julio Jones and all this. Like he had his shot with Shanahan. He's old already. We want younger players. I don't know. Who knows how much he's gonna be asking for? We could use that money for someone else.
That's it.
I mean, just a bunch of things that come into play.
Big Show just came up with an excuse to get me a Kendrick Bourne jersey because during the season, Kendrick Bourne is going to make several different plays, and Big Show will finally have to admit he's wrong about Kendrick. Not just one wrong, Richard.
Hey, man.
4 or 5. Gosh.
Damn. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'm just going to end it with this. It's going to be a hell of a season. And for everybody, like I was saying, who is here suffering the past couple of years, it's going to, even if we don't make the playoffs, which I'm hoping we do, and, we got to be realistic, but he's looking pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride. And, I'm glad to be a part of it with everybody,
And we're no longer under the radar because, now everybody sees the 49ers coming. That 5 games in a row, there is no team now that's going to be saying, like, it's going to be a hat, T-shirt day today. And you'll never hear that again when you come to play the 49ers.
Oh, my God.
Bringing no hats and T-shirts
up here.
What really
pisses me off is when people say, oh, those teams weren't trying. They were Titans were already in the playoffs. So, and I'm like, yeah, but they're trying to win their division. Yes. And then they're like, Rams weren't playing their starters. I'm like, yeah, because they don't want to get embarrassed going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And, the Jaguars weren't trying. They're already in the playoffs. I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, it's just any excuse. Like you said, they get delusional, and it's like, can you not look, like, see what's going on here? But
and the Jags,
they're going to have to watch.
That's the thing. The Jags needed to win that game. Had the Titans beaten the Rams that day, the Titans could have won that division outright in the following week when they had to play the Jags. So anybody that keeps saying that is really spinning their wheels. That is not true. Both teams needed to win.
Yeah.
They did not. And besides, Richard, why would a team come in and lose to the 49ers if you're supposed to be going to the playoffs? You're going to tell me that looks good? You're losing to a 1 and something, 2 and 3, 3 and whatever team?
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah, it's like, do they want to win to someone with a record like that? No, like, that's embarrassing for them too,
And truth be told, they'll never admit it, but the Rams had no intention of losing that last game. They thought they could actually beat the 49ers without playing their starters. Trust. Believe it. Got to whoop it.
And now they went to go, stock up on everybody, and we'll see how that goes for them. I just can't wait for that SF-LA rivalry again, BLA, just chanting that. BLA. Oh, my God. It's going to be so good.
Rich, we got to go. And I tell you what, I'm going to look for you tomorrow, fam. All right?
All right. I'll see what's up, man. All right. Niners.
Yeah.
Go. Niners. All right, Ronbo. Good night.
Night, Richard. Oh, God. And the year's focus will be different. Oh. Brian Cope says Jimmy G is going to show everyone why they were saving him in New England for a lot. Patriots dynasty is over. Talking Man 78, what's up? Go Niners, brick by brick, Niners faithful. I believe, quest for six, God bless. And Jeff Tan says, Jock the Don Cheeto of Ronbo. Fernando, Get Yamin in here. For now, there's still people. I don't know what happened to Yamin tonight, too. He must be working, or he's passed out. Select 6'8" from San Francisco to New York, worldwide. We're bigger than a nation. We're a beep empire. Jordan Kelly. Yo, my boy Ronbo looking fresh. Hey, thanks, Jordan. Sharpshooter. It says, what up will be 13-3 Niners? Well, we're bothering Big Show. We got to stop with this. You're getting too excited. You need to calm down. Jordan Kelly. Hey. Oh, Sharpshooter. Okay, I'm reading them down here. Jonathan Sanchez. Quest for 6, baby. Jimmy G is going to get his party started. He's going to waltz in with who next? We don't know. Stronger King 23. What up? Niners! Oh, Debbie Ryan, Super Bowls. That's every football team's dream. I know Jimmy's going to help us get there a lot sooner than some people think. Our quest for 6 is alive and on fire right now. Debbie, you know. Yes. Jose Mendez, season ticket holder here. He says, Rodney. Oh, hey, Jose. I thought that was part of your note. Okay. He says, Rodney Harris Jr., 49ers Super Bowl this year. Brian Culp. We need to focus on winning the NFC West. Stay faithful this season is going to be exciting and something to tell your family about in the future. Jonathan Sanchez, Niners are young and talented. We have a bright future with Jimmy G and Kyle Shanahan. Quest for 6. And Curious Me, Curious, I want to thank you for correcting me on that pronunciation. Dominic Winters, hey, what's up, fam? Jonathan Sanchez can't wait to beat those Seahawks at their own stadium. And Pete Carroll with his stupid face. Lawrence Barker says Jimmy G loves those double Ds. We're not talking about donuts. Oh, hey, we just did that one. Down here. Justin the Golden Buckeye. I haven't talked to him in a long time. The Golden Buckeye. I remember him. Let me hear y'all say, Niners! The Gambler. Cousins, we coming for you. Ronbo needs to make a Niners song. Ooh, it reminds me, I have a poem from Debbie. I mean, wait a minute. Conroy Tyrone Aurelian. My favorite show. Thanks, fam. And I love the name, too. It reminds me of the times way back in the days when Spartacus roamed the earth. Jonathan Sanchez. Thanks, Jonathan. Ricky Moore receiving this year. Bourne or Pettis. Whew, man, preseason's going to be lit. With both them guys on either edge. Ricky James coming up through the slot. CJ standing back there firing. I just wonder who the offensive line is going to be to protect. That is a formidable group right there that I just mentioned. That's our second. Mayo 724. Brady had some of his best stats with Jimmy as a backup. He was petrified of losing his job to Jimmy G. I know, right? So he came in late to camp this year. He's out there playing basketball at his house, but he wasn't even worried about coming to the camp. Who's going to threaten his job? He's thinking, what are they going to do? Are they going to fire me? I'm Tom Brady. What are they going to start Brian Hoyer? Go ahead. I'm making jokes, but I wonder if Tom gets a little arrogant sometimes. Niner Joe Empire. Sup? Trey Willie, 431. Go Niners. New Jersey. Jersey in the house. Sup? Chargers were vicious. Yeah, we got the Chargers they do worry me. Deshaun, finally, I'm making to a live show. What up, Ronbo? 916 Niner Empire. The 916. And Van Life 123s. 48 days counting down, fam. Vikings. Man. And Demille Hunt. You must tell us all the story on how you came up with the Niners holler. Yeah, I was just fooling around one day. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I thought about that myself. When did I start doing that? All of a sudden, it just hit me. It's years ago when we first started, though. I started yelling, and it went on and on. That's how it started. Albert Carrasco, sup? And the Faria's 916. Hey, 916. Where is that? We just saw that earlier. 916. That's not Jersey. Yeah. Hey, we got more than one 916er in here is what it is. Deshaun, Nefarious, all right? It's not L.A. Because L.A.'s got a... Where are we? Oh. JMJP, what up? On my way to Norwalk, California, watching the show. Yesterday, you said I was from Texas, but I'm from Jersey. How did we get that mixed up? Maybe, yeah, well, never mind. We won't get that mixed up again. Jersey, not Texas. Got a lot of folks in Texas, though. Fine folks in Texas. And John Sanchez, signing out. Niners for life. Keep doing what you're doing, Ronbo. Good stuff. Thanks, Jonathan. Have a good night. And Jacob, love it. Ronbo, what's good? Jacob, are you from Philly? Daniel Swallow, they're singing happy birthday to Daniel. Oh, should we give Daniel one more time? Let's give one more time. Happy birthday to Daniel. Happy birthday to Daniel. Happy Niners birthday to you. Daniel, man, you just like to, I mean, everybody knows how much I like to make noise. Just give me more fuel for that ridiculous fire. Justin West, what up? Gold-blooded Niner Empire. Jay West from the Midwest. Jay West from the Midwest. Could you rhyme any better than that, please? I don't think so. Hey, thanks, Jay West. Yeah, you're certainly welcome, man. Let's do this all the time. And there's Chris. It's Kenny. He's got everybody's name on there that bothers him, including Chris. He says, I want our defense to be called the Gladiators. Is it the Gladiators? When we make a play, we look at the crowd and say, are you entertained? Hey, was that Russell Crowe? Oh, was that Russell Crowe? How's that? Oh, don't let me get into that, because once I get into Marcus Aurelius, it gets stupid. All right, I'll contain that. Anthony Baker, I love being a Niner on my B-Day. Nothing better. Go Niners. Yes. And Mike 49 Faithful, watch Witherspoon eat under Sherm's wing. It's probably going to happen. Trevor Hayes, hey, he says, how you doing? What do you mean when you saw Monday Night Raw? Because during the season we did Monday Night Raw because the fact is, during the time we were losing games, and we felt Monday night would be a good night to start getting on things that we did not appreciate. Monday Night Raw started out as a hostile situation. It lost its bite after we started winning games. We may have to change the name Monday Night Raw to something else, because ain't nobody mad no more. Not right now, anyway. San Francisco, Niners! What it do, Ronbo? And there's David Landrum. He's still looking for Yamin. And Brian believes if we sweep the Rams and get swept by the Cardinals and the Seahawks, do you think next year's focus will be different? Don't buy into the LA trade. It's all hype. I don't know. Weird things can't happen, but I don't anticipate that, though, right? Richie Kolinsky, Colbert, Monday Night Ronbo! Yo! Thanks, Richie. Antonio Kidd, how's it going tonight? Much love to you and the Empire. Hey, back at you, Antonio. And Lucky Clark says, thanks for the East Coast love. Lucky, thank you for the return love, fam. And it's Slick again, 668. The only thing we got to worry about, Arizona's David Johnson and Josh Rosen. Now, we take Arizona kind of lightly. We got to be careful about that, though. They may be worse than both the Seahawks and the Rams. They still got a good defense. And the Bobbage, hey, Ronbo, do you think we're making the playoffs? I really do. And Jeff Tan, can you sing Three's company theme? Three's Company. I got to go check that out. I'll check it out, okay? Because I remember watching the show, but I forgot what the theme is. And the Sheik says, who favors 49 player? Who's your favorite? Who's favorite 49 player of all time? And who would you love to meet? Go Niners! Hit that like. Man, she asking me too quick. I got to think about that. Favorite 49er player of all time? God, it's got to be Joe. Joe was always like, man, I'm an old guy watching Joe, and I'm thinking, yeah, this guy, wow, he can't be stopped. He can't be beat. There's nothing they can do to stop him. Oh, anyway. Al Cabron says, hey, I'm not the best of them all. Too much, fam, but thanks. You know what I got to do? You know what I should do before it's too late? Because Debbie went through the trouble of writing this, so I got to do it. She made a few corrections here. She's got a poem she wrote. We're Niners with attitude is what I got to say. We have Jimmy Unstoppable coming your way. A Ferrari, a jet. Oh, and we have a Savage too. So many options, y'all won't know what to do. Richburg at center, McGlinchey or Staley on the right. You ain't getting it, Jimmy, without a huge fight. Buckner and Garnett, there are twin towers, you see. A timekeeper in Selleck, and Brady's got the speed. I know you agree. We got a big G unit with Goodwin, number 1, Garson Gilliam, and then there's Goodwin, number 2, Robbie Cool, and Griffin. The Niners are coming. There's no stopping us now. Our quest for 6 is alive and well, and we're going to watch y'all bow. Debbie, yeah, well, I think I need to post that one up. Fam! Been real, man. I tell you what, let's go ahead and I'll see you tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio. Just have a... Don't forget to like. Wait. Don't leave. Like. Have a great night, fam. Love you. You know this.